Hello, VOD people. Today we have we got some notation here. A very special bracket made by RomSom. RomSom did the you want to hide the sign in thing? There you go. A little more screen real estate. RomSom has made us several brackets in the past, including the character bracket, the boss battle bracket, and maybe I think the quote bracket as well. So this is the natural follow-up. It's all about the Kingdom Hearts cutscenes. We have, I believe, it's a 64 participant bracket. Oh no, is it 128? Oh no, because every other, so 64. And then yeah, only one side. I don't know if we're gonna watch every single cutscene in full. Maybe if we put them on and maybe speed them up a little bit, and we could do that. But I will have the chat voting. Some of them we probably don't need to really watch just from seeing the title, like the first one here, My Friends Are My Power. You can probably assume that that's going to beat Leon and Cloud, but I will, I'll pull it up and we'll discuss anyway. Can we watch the Japanese cutscene where Sayek smiles? If you want to grab the link, I'm not going to show it off again. When's the Taylor Swift bracket for Xmas? We gotta get a sizable donation, I think. Can't play any T-Swift on Twitch, that's the problem. Will I put the Schwartzgeist in the YouTube thumbnail for that VOD? Probably not. I kind of envisioned it as like Leon and Neku as kind of the FF and Chui representatives. Please watch them for the most part. Okay. KH2 scenes, but those are not canon. That's a great question, or not a great question, but it's a great point about, will there be Union Cross scenes in here? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's any, no cucks in this bracket. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna throw up. I think what we'll do, Vodka, if you're gonna make polls, is that we'll watch them first and then throw the polls up. So this. Oh, and I actually did. So Rom left notes for each of the cutscenes, but I also went used the Wayfinder project to link each of these with a hyperlink to the correct scene. Riku Stabo Maleficent. Maybe faint tunes. I don't know. It's gonna be kind of weird because we'll have the cutscenes playing. I don't know if it's gonna clash with music that'll be playing in those. So it might be a little awkward silence-wise, but hopefully we'll manage to pull through. So let's just take a look at My Friends Are My Power, classic KH1 scene. Like, I don't know. What do you want? Should I jack the speed up a little bit? Because we might be here for a long time if we watch these in full.
Close.
Also, let me know about sound.
Are you ready for
We're at
that?
like -8 decibels.
No.
I can jack that on up to like 1.5. Yeah, I could summarize them, but I feel like people are gonna want to see
No, not without Kairi.
what
The
goes
darkness
on.
will
I don't know.
destroy
We'll
you.
feel it out as we go.
You're wrong, Riku.
All right.
The darkness may destroy my body, but it can't touch my heart. My heart will stay with my friends. It'll never die.
Really? Well, what'd you see about that?
Ah!
I mean, we all know this one, and we know it's gonna win.
Sora ain't gonna go anywhere.
You'd betray your king?
Get the default
your
weapon.
wife. Well, I'm not gonna betray Sora either, because he's become one of my best buddies after all we've been through together.
2x.
See you later, Donald. Could you tell the king I'm really sorry?
Hold on, Goofy. We'll put it together.
That probably makes sense. Faster. Yeah.
Well, I guess you're stuck with us, Sora.
Thanks a lot, Donald, Goofy.
So we're gonna give his big
How will you
speech.
fight without a weapon?
I know now I don't need the Keyblade. I've got a better weapon. My heart.
Your heart? What good will that weak little thing do for you?
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made.
The thing about
I've become
Riku
part of
stealing
Jedi
the
just to
Kingdom
become part
Key
of
is
one.
that he has
And if you know
none
that,
of
if
the
you don't forget me,
keychains. Sora
then
got
our
to
hearts will
keep
be one.
all of them, so he's stuck
I
with the
don't need
base
a
weapon.
My friends are my power.
That was like a little trick that Sora pulled. He's there. Well, he has a Kingdom Key, but I have the keychain for Spellbinder and Wishing Star, 3 wishes, and all that. Oh yeah, so KH1 Theater Mode keeps the battle grunts and all of that in the clip.
So your heart won this battle.
And Beast was like, "I was listening. That was some good shit right there. Very presidential." All right, and it's gonna autoplay because it's on a playlist. But there is My Friends Are My Power, and get rid of those tabs there. And here is Leon and Cloud, the scene we just talked about. We can probably watch this in. Oh, I accidentally clicked turning over a new feather, which is an Iago scene. Don't need that. No, I'm good on the YouTube TV. Thanks.
Think you can handle this many? Well,
Oh, thank you for handling that,
might be tough if
Harlan
one more
Baca.
shows up.
Great
I
line.
don't have to be the one.
It's really so good.
What? You're fighting too?
Like, I think Cloud saying might be tough if one more shows up is, like, a top 20 one-liner. That's like fucking like action movie shit. All right, so now we can run the poll. Obviously, my vote goes for My Friends Are My Power. You know, it's the core of the series. It's like the mission statement. Leon and Cloud is a very, you know, cute and memorable throwaway scene, but it's
What is this question?
what is Emrys's favorite snack? Bag of flaming hearts. Is this like an alley joke that I that I didn't feel like I missed the punchline? We crushed it. No, you did. You really did. Yeah, I don't even think we need to do a poll. I'll just advance that. We can still do it if you want, but you just want to see like how many people vote for Cloud and Leon. I mean, 3 people voted for it already. So stop the steal, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty solid. All right, I'm pretty satisfied with that. So let's move on. We got Watch Out from KH2. I believe that is yeah, the Goofy death scene. So let's check that out. Let's check this out on 2x. Oh, that's the quality. Maybe we should have faint music in the background. I don't know. I feel weird with no sound.
Anyone from the organization who'd like to be next?
Don't antagonize them. Sorry.
Yeah, we gotta go help our friends out first.
Oh, sorry.
Then let's go.
Aha! There you are!
You're in big fucking trouble. That's a demerit. That's a paddling. They did just fucking bamboozle him. Ooh, shift plus?
So, I guess we better all pull together and finish this battle for good.
I had no idea.
Yes, Your Majesty.
God, Egg teach me the hacks? Wait, is it shift plus less than?
Look out!
There you go. And he was never the same. Oh, shift and... Okay, gotcha. Oh, I'm not pressing plus. Gotcha.
I'm sorry about the ice cream.
Goofy?
Yeah, I can share the bracket with you, Vodka. Let me, after this scene, I'll grab the link.
Can't be happening. It can't.
Mickey's edgiest moment. Which, you know, I'm playing this. I'm like 9. I'm like, fuck yeah! I'm yelling at the screen. Like, don't get me wrong. I was fucking hyped for this. Let me grab that link. I'll, Bach, I'm gonna DM that to you on Discord, okay? Let's see. Also, sorry I didn't get the chance to listen to your playlist, How to Introduce Straight Men into Taylor Swift, got Vodka, but I will, rest assured, I'll get to that. Really, you're starting me off with Teardrops on My Guitar, of all things? That's like the one I'm least interested in. What else is on here? Death by a Thousand Cuts, Lover, Bad Blood. I hate Bad Blood. I like Style. I'm neutral on Shake It Off until she starts rapping. Blank Space is good. I gotta say, Never Ever Getting Back Together. I kind of like it. I think I Knew You Were Trouble is pretty good. This is a Taylor Swift bracket now. All right. Anyway, let me get to the next scene here. Gathering from BBS. This is a chunker. But you probably know it very well because you have to watch it 3 times. I guess you don't have to. You could skip all 3 of them if you want. Let me try Egg's new hack. So control faster. Is it working? Did I do it? I did not. Is it? Wait. What did Egg say? Did I get it wrong? Oh, shift. Sorry. Hey, there we go. Life hack. Elwie, thank you for the follow there.
I was told the master was struck down.
Yes, that's right.
There are some scenes in BBS where, depending on who you play as, even if you're seeing the same scene that you've already seen, there's like different camera angles, especially some Radiant Garden scenes.
Zane would set the whole thing up.
But this one's not one of those. It is the same regardless of who you play as.
You were right, Aqua. And so was the master. I did need to be watched.
Which I think is kind of a missed opportunity. I think it would have been, if you're going to see the scene 3 times and it's a climactic scene, I think it would have been nice if they had some alternate views. Like if you're playing as Ven in some of those Radiant Garden scenes, like everything is kind of framed more so from his perspective. Like even the camera is lower. But it's all copy pasted here, and Ven looks pissed.
Xehanort wants me to test the fight. Make some kind of keyblade.
What's up, Nachos?
Can't let that happen. He tried to destroy me for it.
I played the shortened version.
I still don't know exactly what it is.
Um,
It scares me to death.
we're speeding through, so we're not here for 90 years.
Relax. We're here.
Birth by sleep, resident
I may
sleeper.
have to find Anivas after all. If I do, guys, I want you to...
I'm kind of surprised that wow, it's a dead heat right now.
I'm asking you.
You can vote now, folks. But it's tied up.
Put an end to me.
Premature voting. This one's not even over yet. I think this is pretty good. It's one of the few scenes you get of TVA together and like interacting.
Is like this piece of evil power.
So,
With the hearts of the masters.
do I have the cutscene in 3, where Ericus punches Xehanort in the face and the two old men proceed to make out? No, I think that's the Final Mix. I don't think Final Mix Cage 3 is in here.
And it will soon belong to me. Keyblade.
I love that. I love that point. They're like, this motherfucker. That's not his name. And then, you know, you get the poopier quality Cage 2 secret ending stuff. My vote would go for Gathering here. I do prefer this over Watch Out, but there's Anonymous Turtle. But let's see. It looks like... Ooh, it's over now. 1 second. And the Gathering just barely won 51% to 49%. So, sorry about that, Watch Out fans. Here's a knock against Watch Out. That's not even what fucking Goofy says. He says Lookout, but they title it Watch Out. So, I don't know. I feel like that calls for...
Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
2 has screwed us again.
Alright, we have his last words. Axel's sacrifice here. Oh, I keep clicking on... I'm trying to do the full screen, but the screen resizes.
I think I liked it better when they were on my side. Feeling a little regret?
Regret?
Nah, I can handle these.
I always thought that was a weird line
Watch
reading.
this.
Re-Gret? Watch this, I'm gonna fucking kill myself! Like, did you really need to? You've made, like, big firewalls before without doing this.
Well, that's what happens when you put your whole being into an attack.
I'm just kinda checked out.
Not that nobody's actually have beings, right? Anyway, I digress. Go, find Kyrie.
Find
Oh,
Kyrie.
Almost forgot. Sorry for what I did to her.
Eggs in full fours.
You can tell her that yourself.
I think I'll pass. My heart just wouldn't be in it, you know? Haven't got one.
Making jokes till the very
What were you
end.
trying to do?
I wanted to see Roxas.
Oh yeah, he's Quinn Flynn.
Was the only one I liked. He made me feel like I had a heart.
Boom,
It's
boom,
kind of
boom,
funny.
boom.
You make me feel.
The same.
Kyrie's in the castle dungeon. Now go.
I do think this is a great shot. I love that. Alright, so there is his last words, and then we have Cage 3, the heart never lets go. Woody ends young Xehanort. This is another big boy. You all know what the moment is that we're here for.
It looked like this?
I don't even know if we really truly need to play through this whole one, but you know what happens here. And here's where I'm leaning right now, okay? I like Axel, he's my fave, even despite, you know, some less stellar performances. But that scene in particular, you know, aside from that last shot, which I really like, it never really stuck with me that much. But this is some Disney, like not taking shit moment, you know? Like, I feel like we hardly get that in this series. The Disney characters, like, not putting up with all this original character bullshit. It's this, it's Pirate Breath, it's Ys Vanitas.
Whatever you're talking about,
I don't care.
Put Buzz back the way he was, then get lost.
Or else what, toy?
Yeah, I am a toy.
Gotta
And a friend.
let this happen.
My guess is no one's ever loved you before. Because you know nothing about hearts and love.
There are hearts all around us. Trying to
This
get
shit's
sooner or
corny
later,
though. I
something
hate
makes
this
connection
part.
stronger. That's the heart's true nature, to never
But I
let
do
go.
love like
Wherever
Woody
they are,
striking back,
and
you
the other
know?
toys haven't let go either.
Like
Yeah.
Belle really
You can't
walked
keep
so
us
Woody
away.
could run.
We're going home no matter what. And taking Buzz.
Xehanort, you were so caught up in finding the shadows.
I do like this quote
you
though.
forgot about the light that cast them.
I think that's fun. It's kind of a shame that it's said as toy Lego Sora. He looks doofy. And Woody's got some fucking sick moves, and that's fun. That's very cute. Here's my argument against the Axel scene. There's no lead up to it to give it resonance. The last significant action Axel took before it in the game was kidnapping Kyrie with the intent to turn Sora into a Heartless. Him suddenly sacrificing himself for Sora came out of nowhere and just feels like a hasty way to write Axel out of the story.
Thank you, Woody.
I never considered any of this, to be honest.
We can't hold him much
But
longer.
it's
Don't give up, guys.
kind of fair. It's kind of a
So
fair
even
point.
empty puppets can be given strong hearts.
And you got the laser on YX.
Remember this.
Buzz
our
is
hearts will
shooting to
always be
kill.
connected to Eddie's. No matter
Um,
what you do.
And that's something you'll never understand, because you're hollower than any toy.
oh yeah, you might have to
Now I know
abbreviate
how
some of
to
these
please possess without choosing.
vodka, which I see you have.
Let me give you a parting gift to play with.
Um,
Find the heart's joint yours.
That's kind of a foreboding moment there with. Oh no, but it has Skyward Striker at the end though. So what do you do with that? That's kind of like a. It's like, well, everything was going so well until then. But I'm voting for this one, and it looks like most of you did. 75 to 25% voted for this one. So we will advance. The Heart Never Lets Go. Next up, the True Master. That's going to be Riku taking back or Riku rather reclaiming, I guess, the Keyblade as the rightful owner. You probably know how this one goes, but it's definitely a very powerful one. It was just outside my top 10 when I did the top 10 scenes video.
No vessel, no help from the Heartless. So tell me, how'd you get here?
I probably would have had it like, somewhere between 11 and 15.
When our world fell into darkness, Belle was taken from me. I vowed I would find her again, no matter what the cost. I believed I would find her.
I'm actually not sure what it's up against.
So
I didn't
here
look.
I am. She must be here. I will have her back.
Take her if you can.
Fucking Riku, like the absolute gall of this man. This 15-year-old little boy, like, talking shit to the beast. Stop!
So, you finally made it.
Riku! Not
We've always been rivals,
Riku.
haven't we? You've always pushed me, because I've always pushed you.
Riku,
But it all ends here. There can't be two Keyblade Masters.
what are you talking about?
Let the Keyblade choose. It's True Master.
I mean, this is like the first true plot twist of the series, is it not?
Maleficent was right. You don't have what it takes to
Up
save
until
Kyrie.
now, the game has
It's up to
been
me.
playing it pretty
Only the Keyblade
straight.
Master can open the secret door and change the world.
But that's impossible. How did this happen?
I guess like
I'm the
Riku's
one
heel
who got away
turn
with
you
the
could
Keyblade.
count as like a
You
plot
were
twist,
just
but
a
it's kind of telegraphed from the very
Your part's over
beginning.
now.
Whereas like
Here,
you really have
here
no
on this.
reason to believe that Riku was supposed to be the guy, because the way that Sora gets the Keyblade in the first place is pretty.
Well, I know the king holds
You can interpret it that in a couple of different ways until it's kind of laid out for you. Sorry. And you know, the first thing Sora does after he's at his lowest moment, he gets up and he helps somebody else, which I think is
Hey,
great.
don't move. You're hurt.
Why? Why did you come here? I came to fight for Belle.
And they both got a common cause.
Fight. I won't leave without her. That's why I'm here.
Me too.
I gotta say though, if I were
can
Sora,
imagine
I'm
very
not
closely.
taking the wooden sword. That's kind of insulting. I'd be like, no, there's no way I'm picking that shit up. All right, so True Master goes up against the Gambler's Lot. I believe that's the Luxor death scene. Yeah, a wild god. All right, let's watch Luxor die. We can probably even watch that on just 1.5. It's already pretty short. It's already a no contest for me. Like, this is nice and all, but I mean, this isn't even probably a top 3 death scene from this game for me. Like, I like it, but
Hang on to it. Could turn the tables.
Play again someday.
and it might
When
have
you're just guys.
greater significance after we get to know more about Luxor
like that
in
very much,
the upcoming
Sora.
arc. But this is pretty you know, it's kind of a footnote for now. Oh, especially because Mickey gets freed at the end. So thanks. We do have that classic. That's like a very usable Sora gift there at the end, but not going to be quite enough. Yeah, we're going to advance the True Master pretty handily there. All right, up next we have From Chains to Bonds. Is that the Terranort defeat? Ooh, and then we have Farewell in Cage 2, which Ansem the Wise death, I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's watch these. This is a bit of a long one too, but this is a really good one, I think. Another sort of plot twist moment, although there's a a foundation of evidence built up for this. You don't like this one? That is pretty good.
Terra, your friends are here.
Well, we will watch both and let the people decide.
This question.
A bracket of the worst. I would love to do a bracket of the worst scenes. That'd be really fun.
You have to fight the darkness.
This part's weird. This made Otto cry.
Able to break these chains. They're our bonds.
There are bonds.
You have no power over me.
Terranort looks like he's just having so much fun.
Please stop it!
He's like a kid just beating the shit out of other kids in the Chuck E. Cheese ball pit. Chuck E. Cheese doesn't have ball pits. The McDonald's ball pit. Like, he is just fucking having the time of his life.
I kept my promise.
And that's very sad. Imagine if BBS, like, let these characters interact more than 3 times. How much even more emotional it would be. Because we as fans have to fill in a lot of the gaps for certain characters. And I think TVA is probably the biggest culprits for that.
You fell to the
Even still, it's still emotional because you got to fill in those gaps. The Terra theme is playing. Yeah, this shit.
One day,
come on,
I will.
Come on, it's so good. Turu 2628. Thank you for the follow.
I will return to this land and protect my friends.
Ugh.
Terra, now!
Terra's fucking theme makes me feel like I could take over the world. It's so good. And that's great. That's just fucking awesome. Oh, I got my fingies back. Love that.
Terra? Is it you?
And that's such a good line because Aqua's been like through a fucking torrent of Terra hallucination bullshit.
You're here.
I heard you too, Ven. You found me, just like you promised.
Oh. That gave me the chills just now.
Aqua and Ventus need rest.
What is that? I always ask that. Why does Sora do that?
No, Sora. I'm going to.
Like, oh, I got a booger! Like, I never
That's what he wants,
understood that.
for us to make a mistake.
Yeah, this
Put
is
ourselves in
great.
danger. Sora, go.
Doesn't
We'll catch up
Ven
with him.
trip here? Wait, did that just happen? Did I miss that?
Aqua and Ventus
Yeah,
need
he
rest.
does.
Terra, look after them. No, Sora. I'm going to.
Ven, you clumsy bitch. Ah! It's kind of a weird
That's
moment
what
there
I
at the end there. But no, I really like that. Oh, sorry, Kyrie! Has Kyrie appeared in any of these scenes yet? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. Alright, so we have From Chains to Bonds versus Farewell, Ansem the Wise. This is probably even about the same length. I'm a fool. Sephiroth, you're right. Let's see.
I'm a fool.
Yeah, that's really good.
Studying the workings
That
of
is a really good part right there.
But it seems I still haven't learned a thing.
What do you mean?
The process of encoding hearts is incalculable. The inhabitants of my Twilight town. my data
Then,
created
you
from the
clumsy
hearts.
bitch. I knew
I'm
I'd find you
convinced
tripping
that
over
they made
yourself
the way I
around
had
here.
envisioned, but I couldn't have been more wrong. A heart is so much more than any system. I saw it when Roxas and Kyrie crossed paths.
We've got early voters. The
I was
scene's not even
stunned
over
and
yet.
accepted. It's always the same. I try to wrap my mind around things my heart already knows.
I do like how he has
While I was trying to bring Sora back,
the
I had so
Spore
many
logo
plans store,
in his
but once Sora was
machine.
an acting force, they fell apart. All my research amounted to nothing compared with that one boy's heart.
Handsome, I'm ashamed.
All the more proof that hearts cannot be contained by data. Run, my friend. It's going to self-destruct.
I mean, this is
Anything
fine,
can happen.
in my opinion.
Your Majesty.
Sora, the rest is up to you.
But,
And Roxas, I doubt you can hear
you know, it
me.
loses its impact when he just comes back and then several other
My heart is
games.
telling me what I must do. Please allow me to do what it says.
It lacks the catharsis factor
Sora's
of
decided.
the
We
other
can't
one.
I was wondering.
I hate seeing Riku's voice come out of Ansem's body anytime it happens.
How convenient for me. Ansem the Wise. You look pathetic. Have your laugh. I deserve as much for failing to see you for
It's
fooling.
Xemnas.
Students do take after their teachers. Only a fool would be your apprentice. After all, none of this would have happened. without
Actually, Splash,
You
Mickey
are the
said
source of
anything
all
could
this.
happen, or
It was
Ansem
your
says that, and then
research
Mickey
inspired me
repeats
to go
it.
further than you ever did.
Ansem the
I
Wise.
admit,
You
my
look like a
disregard
ratty
broadcast more worlds
bitch.
than one. But what were you seeking?
I think this is fine. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad scene. I'm just saying compared to what it's up against,
Is this the answer you've been looking for?
I do
All that and
prefer
more.
the
I'm carrying
Terranort
on what
one.
you yourself began, and I'm creating a brand new world, one heart at a time. I thought you'd praise me, but all you ever do is hold me back.
And Xemnas is like a little baby in this scene. He's like a petulant
And you're
child.
powerless to control it.
Ansem the
By the jealousy you
Wise.
feel toward the student.
You just visited the ugly store.
Xehanort, foolish apprentice of a foolish man.
And do you like the Xehanort name
You have
drop?
surpassed nothing, only proved how little we both know. We may profess to know the heart, but its essence is beyond our reach. We're both
What are you gonna say?
When
Reiku!
we began. I'm afraid that any world you try to create, any world of yours, would be an empire of ignorance. That is why you and your creation are destined to fall.
Yeah, I think at the time you get to
Riku,
the
you
scene
know
in...
what to do.
Wait, let's get that
Forgive me,
Riku
my
again.
friend. Forgive me. We've said it would be an empire of ignorance.
Let me get that one.
That is why you and your creation are destined to fall. We've said enough. Rico, you know what
It's
to do.
Rico. Sorry, I got it
You
wrong.
became my friend. Forgive me. Farewell.
I love him dying. No, yeah, at the part where you're playing Cage 2, especially for the first time, like I think this one is definitely higher up, but divorced from, you know, playing it in the moment, maybe not as strong. All right, there you go. So yeah, it looks like Chains to Bonds won pretty handily, 77% to 23. So we will advance Chains to Bonds. Tears, that's going to be the Shion death scene. Whomst Ice Cream. This is a long one. We can probably skip through the battle, right? Because the battle is included. So I think that's what we'll do for that.
Where did I think I could go?
What a joke.
What a joke.
I can't imagine this loses to whatever it's up against.
Shion.
But we'll wait until we've seen them both. How long is the battle even?
Roxas, I'm out of time.
It's a pretty considerable part of it. A Momo Kotu Harumaki. What's going on? Thank you for the raid. Persona 5 Royal, I hope you're enjoying that. I don't know if it's your first time or if you've played it before, but I just finished it a couple of weeks ago, and I loved it. A boy's face. Right now we're doing a Kingdom Hearts cutscene bracket. No thanks, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you, no thanks. Yes, thanks. Bum, 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 bum. The Sora villain scene. That's terrifying. KH1 Sora's angry face beneath the hood. I hate that. And I do hate to, like, I don't want to skip through this because it's, like, the choreography, so to speak, of it is pretty fun. But when I get to, like, the dialogue and stuff. So let's kind of get through. There we go. And that wasn't a patch, right? That they added that?
It's weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
You'll be better off now.
Like that wasn't in the original movie, right? Yeah, the fighting really pads it out.
It was my choice.
I can't believe Shion shattered the glass ceiling. She really did that.
And to do nothing.
Happy Women's History Month, everybody.
Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora. And now I'm going to...
No, I'm one of those losers who doesn't like the ice cream line that much. Like, I get it, I understand it. I just wish the delivery was a little different. And maybe if it wasn't like the very last thing he says to her. But the sentiment's all great. I get that that's how they interpret friendship. I understand that that's like one of the main tenets of friendship to them. But, you know.
See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, and of course,
like, even if it was like a little bit more anguished. And again, maybe just not the very last thing he ever says to her.
That's the truth.
No. Shion, who else will I have ice cream with?
She's like, I am the ice cream. Goodbye. I'm returning to the big ice cream truck in the sky. In a little shell. Well, yeah, she comes back, but you know, for 10 plus years, that was, I guess just around 10 years, that was the last thing he said to her, so. I just don't understand. That's fair. I'll never get it. It's not just a phase. Alright, Walls of the Heart. This is the TVA scene in Radiant Garden. No chance, but we'll watch it just to be fair. I think this is one of the best scenes in BBS. It's probably a top 5 BBS scene, but it's not going to stack up against the Shion death. Sure do! I also love that. And this is a great moment. Love this. It is your awful Aqua. This is a scene where there are 3 different versions because of the characters. I picked Aqua's because it's the longest. Because Terra leaves and it's just him and Aqua left, Ven and Aqua.
Vanitas. Ven, you let Aqua take you home.
No way! I want to go with you guys.
You can't. We have a dangerous task ahead of us. I don't want you to get hurt.
And what is this dangerous task, Terra? It doesn't sound like what the Master told you to do.
It might be a different
Like, come on, Aqua.
I'm not so sure.
Jeez.
I've been to the same world as you, and I've seen what you've done.
Yeah, Destiny's Union sped up.
You should have put yourself so close to the darkness. Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never.
You mean you've been spying on me?
Your moves are weak, Aqua.
The Master's orders?
He was only... Aqua?
Yeah, again, like, it's one of the best BBS scenes. It's one of the few where all three of them are together and talking.
Terra, please, listen. The Master has no reason to distrust you, really.
It's just a shame that, like, the prologue gave us so little to work on, or to work off of, regarding their relationship. Like,
the Master loves Terra.
I love that. Wait, let's get that again.
Aqua? Worried. You're awful, Aqua. So now you know the truth. But the Master loves Terra.
I fucking love you're awful, Aqua. So now you know the truth.
Ordered to take me home?
I'm an awful bitch. I'm an awful, awful bitch, Ventus.
Now that you're Keyblade
So
Master,
good. And now you know. You know the truth.
I'm gonna go find Terra.
Yep. It wasn't the best Aqua moment. She, you know, her heart's in the right place, but I think the delivery of the, that's not what the Master told you to do, you know. Alright, so let's advance tiers, 80% to 20%. There you go. We have aboard the pirate ship. That'll be the
You're stupid.
Your stupid moment versus Naminé's room, which I would think that would be Roxas telling, or Naminé telling Roxas he shouldn't exist. Yep. Alright, let's see. Get a Neverland title card in there. How many cutscenes so far? I think we're on like probably
Good to see you again.
10 to 12 or so.
Where are Donald and Goofy?
Are they that important to you? More important than old friends?
We have a
Instead of
lot.
worrying about them, you should be asking about
You're
her.
stupid!
Kyrie!
That's right. While you were off goofing around, I finally found her.
Not so fast. No shenanigans aboard my vessel, boy.
Riku, why are you siding with the Heartless?
That was a great
The
shot, by the
Heartless
way,
obey
of
me now,
Hook's
Sora.
Hook
No, I have
being in the
nothing to
front. And this is sick.
You're stupid. Sooner or later they'll swallow your heart.
Stupid! My heart's too strong.
Riku,
I've picked up a few other tricks as well.
I mean, this is a big
Like this, for
moment.
instance.
Like, this is the culmination of the Riku... I mean, not the
You can go
culmination,
see
but,
your
like,
friends now.
it's
Let's
the,
get underway already. And keep Sora away from Kyrie. until
also
ready to
love
land.
this Hook interaction here.
That scurvy brat thinks he can order me around. What shall we do, Captain Hook? Nothing.
Nothing!
Crawling with Heartless. Let them keep an eye on the brats. But Captain...
Hook is so fun.
Shh. Did you hear that, Smee? Oh, that dreadful
He's my
sound.
favorite villain in
Captain,
KH1 for sure.
Did I imagine it? Oh, my poor nerves.
My poor nerves. It is like the moment where Riku really, you know, goes off the deep end. Obviously, he takes it a notch higher when he like tries to kill Sora in Hollow Bastion. But you know, that's like, all right, the heel turn is complete. All right, and here is Naminé's room from KH2. This one should be interesting. Yeah, that is true. As Blitz said, it's a little Easter egg that I covered in one of my 90 or whatever facts videos. That after that scene, Sora has no shadow until he gets it back after fighting Anti-Sora.
Me? And Axel's here too.
You are best friends.
Very funny.
Wow, impeccable line work,
Don't you know the
Naminé.
truth about who you really are?
This is the
No one
Kino
knows me
talking to
better than
Pat
me.
video. What, you're stupid?
But I don't get what's been happening lately.
You know these three, don't you?
Yeah.
Riku, your
Sora,
intelligence
Donald,
stat
and
is
Goofy.
low.
They're from the dreams.
About a year ago, some things happened. And
I
had
like
to
Sora's
remember
pose
to
in
keep
this
together
drawing.
Sora's
He's
heart.
like,
But now, I'm putting them
like
all
he's
back
like
exactly
holding
the way they were.
up his arms like that.
It's taken me a long time,
Love it.
but pretty soon, Sora
Oh,
will
I got you.
The process has been
I
affecting me
missed
too,
that,
Alexis.
PJ.
You mean
I thought it was
dreams?
because he was calling me stupid.
Yes. You and Sora are connected.
Yeah, Keynote one day was like, isn't it kind of weird how Pat exists?
He needs you.
So I chopped his face onto Naminé's here in this scene.
You hold half of what he is. He needs you, Roxas.
Naminé? Naminé, who are you?
I'm a witch, with power over Sora's memories and those around him.
A witch?
She's a witch, man. A
That's
witch.
what Biz called me. But I don't know why I have this power. I just do. I'm not even sure there's a right way for me to use it.
I can't help you there. It's funny. Suddenly, I feel like I don't know myself at all.
They're fine. The drawings are fine.
What do you know about me that I don't?
You were never supposed to exist, Roxas.
Ooh. Ouch.
How could you even say
The
such a thing?
fuck did you just say to me?
What's going
I'm
on?
sorry. I guess some things really are better left unsaid.
Well, personally, I think that's fine. I like it. I would have gone with your stupid just for the Riku Sora dynamic, but Naminé's room.
Huh?
Oh, Naminé's room blew that out. That's 70% to 30%. So that'll be Naminé's room, even though it was seated lower. Is that the first upset? That was a 10 versus a 7. Did we have any others? The 9 beat the 8. Oh, the 12 beat the 5 there. The 5-12. Kiwi would be very proud. And then, yeah, that's it so far. Okay. All right, next up we have Vexen's End, Vexen's Death in Recom versus Sora learning how to fly in KH1. This one's already wrapped up for me.
You have such strength.
This is on my top
Version
10
of your memory.
list.
None of that matters. Just put Riku back. Just put him back. The
Vexen
reason you
dies.
survive has but one fate, to sink into the darkness, and you will share that fate, Sora. If you continue to seek the girl Naminé,
What are you people?
You'll lose your heart and end up becoming Marluxia's pawn. Marluxia? What does Naminé have to do with?
Meow.
Axel.
Yo, Sora.
Ugh.
Did I catch you at a bad time?
Why?
God, so good.
I came to stop you from
Yeah,
talking
Yo
too
Sora
much
is really fun.
by eliminating your existence.
I love when Axel kills people.
Don't do it.
We are just nobodies who have no one to be, yet we still are. But now you can be nothing instead of just being a nobody.
Great
You're off the
line. Psychopath behavior.
I don't want it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Ooh. And mind you, in Vanilla Com, he slashes him in the back with a chakram. It's brutal regardless.
Oh, no. I wonder
Yo,
about-
Zora. It's so good. Alright. Just a murder, and then, actually, it's, philosophically, everything's very complicated, Sora. I don't know what I am or who I am. And that justifies this. Bye.
A codfish, that Riku, running off
Ooh.
with that girl without even saying goodbye.
Run off where? Tell me, where'd he go?
This is Fly Sora,
The Hollow Bastion, where Maleficent resides.
the manga video.
But you won't be going there.
Quite a
Unless you can leave your little
codfish.
pixie friend behind. Hand over the Keyblade and I'll spare your lives. Be glad I'm merciful,
Unlike the Heartless.
Which will it be? The Keyblade? Or the
This is fine. Like, I think it's a pretty good Disney moment, you know?
He's off to the other hand.
Sora doing some dreamy, believey shit and learning how to fly. Like, it's very cute. The fact that it like has gameplay ramifications as well. Like in the following scene, you get to use this ability freely. Like it's very neat. But you know, it's not gonna beat Vexen's End for me. But I would say if we're just doing Cage 1 scenes, this is probably top 20.
Hey, don't mention it. You didn't think I'd leave you and take
It's
behind
probably
you,
one
did
of the best scenes in a Disney World. I also love Hook dropping the HB, where Maleficent resides. It's good stuff. But yeah, we're gonna advance Vexen's End 84 to 16% there. Crocodile Part 2, we'll see. Maybe someday. Summer Vacation is over. That is a top 10 scene for me. That is pretty self-explanatory. We'll actually just watch this on regular speed.
I hate
Maybe
him
someday.
so much.
You should share some of that hatred with Sora. He's far too nice for his own good.
No! My heart belongs to me!
It's weird to see this moving at 1x right now. Time to fucking cry! It's very short, but you kind of forget that it's really just him swiping at Diz, and then it's just a lot of staring and sad music. But it's powerful. And you could say it's diminished now that Roxas is, you know, his own thing, but
Looks like my summer
it's still pretty strong. Just because there was resolution doesn't mean this is now, you know, invalidated. Yeah, I think the build-up, like, the entire mansion part really is important for this. But, you know, even on its own, it's pretty good. Get the fucking title drop, like 3 hours into the game. Alright, then we have a Fairy Tale, which I believe is the Kairi's grandma scene, which we probably don't even really need to play, because it's all text, and there's no way it
Well,
wins,
just
but
remember what Donald said to you. No frowning, no sad faces.
you're not allowed to
How can
show
you be so
depression.
cheerful? There's still no
You
sign
gotta
of
hide
fear.
it. Push it down,
worried?
sorta. I think it's, like I said in the Pixar World Watch, I think they need to do Inside Out and teach Donald and Goofy that it's okay to be sad.
Just
No sadness.
I believe in you.
You're bumming us out. Think about us, why don't you? Sora travels through this fucking wormhole. This memory wormhole. And this is cute, but why didn't they voice it? Especially considering they would land on the Alice voice actress to have her be voiced in the BBS retelling of the story. So it's like, what is the story or even the technical reason as to why Sora can't hear this? It's just kind of weird. Makes it more surreal. I guess you're not wrong. But I think the scene suffers more for it. I think I would sacrifice that feeling of like surrealism for like being able to hear it and for the story to stick with people better. Like it's just a weird moment. Like it's this, and then I guess it's the same sort of thing they do with the Sora and Riku flashback when you go to Monstro. It's like they could have totally gotten kids to voice them, but they didn't. It's like very old people and very young people. They don't get to be voiced in KH1. Yeah, so it's bizarre. Summer Vacation won handily. One person voted for Fairy Tail. It's going to be 97 to 3%. Let's advance. Summer Vacation. Talking on Paper, I believe that's Kairi and Lee in the Secret Forest versus Start of an Adventure. That's going to be STG teaming up in Traverse Town.
I'm sorry I left without saying goodbye.
I don't really know how I feel about this scene. I'm going to have to pay attention to this one.
Like you. That's right. No more waiting for you to come back from your adventures. I want to get out there and do my part to help. Merlin has used
it looks beautiful.
Place where time doesn't matter.
Like this, the characters, it's all...
He's an amazing wizard.
It's one of the moments when I played KH2 for the first time. I was like, wow, this is fucking gorgeous, all of it.
I told him it's fine, but he won't stop apologizing. I'll admit I was a little scared of him at first, but I've gotten to know him better. All he ever wanted was to help his friend.
A hyperbolic time chamber.
Honestly, it's hard not to like him.
The infinite time to train.
When I ask what's wrong, he says, I'm not sure. I think I'm forgetting something. Don't know what. Sora, I think it may have something to do with
Is the quality...
Your
Oh,
journey is all about
it's 720, but it doesn't look very good.
Someone
I
that you've
recorded
never
it,
met
so
before.
it's my fault. But
And someone believe that you have. They're all counting on you. It won't be easy, but I hope you'll remain the happy and cheerful.
Oh yeah, I guess
Sora
Xion does appear in this scene for
There's
a sec.
no heart your smile can't reach.
Oh, the Dearly Beloved that plays here was going to be the title screen DB at first. I had no idea.
What's wrong?
Fun facts with Keynote.
Nothing. Sorry.
Lee.
What? I am.
Oh, I got a darker interpretation of the scene. That Axel's going to try and replace Xion with Kairi or something.
Yep.
To Sora?
To Sora?
Technically, yes, but I won't send it. It's more for me.
Ask Merlin. He'll deliver it for you.
Yeah, but it's okay. I just like talking to Sora.
Didn't she just say that I'm not going to send it? And Axel's like, you can send it through Merlin.
Oh. Here.
Ice cream? Really?
Yeah, I asked Merlin to pick these up.
Unfortunately, it tastes like leather.
Gotta celebrate.
It's been in my pocket for
You're sweet, Lee.
potentially millions of years. I do like how they continue the Kairi likes to write thing, which they,
You're trying to
you know,
remember
kick
what you
off in
forgot?
Cage 2.
Well, yeah.
So tomorrow, you and me in the rain. You ready?
Of course.
I'm gonna smack you with my popsicle. That's great. Obviously, this is a lovely callback. That's a ruined ice cream. That's tragic.
Are you okay, Lee?
Yeah. Sorry.
You're crying. What's wrong?
Something in my eyes.
I casted water guy.
I'm gonna go. Sorry.
Kairi's writing fanfiction about her OC nominee.
Fine. On one condition.
What?
Call me Axel from now on.
You can draw her up some new clothes, you know.
Yeah. Okay, Axel.
I mean, it's nice. It's a good Kairi scene, you know? She doesn't get a ton to do throughout the series, and I think that was nice. Start of an adventure. This is the first All for One, One for All.
So...
Oh, sorry.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we needed to come with us. You have much fun, you kid.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, the thing with this is that it's iconic. Ryan Vonager? Sorry. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you for the follow. Riku's not in this scene. That'll be the revisit. Jeez! Funny face special. This is an iconic scene. It's not like emotionally resonant in the way that the previous one was.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
So I'm kind of torn, to be honest. Like, that's, you know, SDG joining up. That's a big moment. But I probably lean towards the Kairi and Axel scene. This one's closer than the last few have been. I'll vote for Talking on Paper. But I do like both of them. There are better SDG scenes. But I would still put that in like top 10. Like that's, you know, that's an important one. I do love the no. We just talked about like the toxicity of the no frowning, no sad face. But you know, it's a funny moment. All right, talking on paper. Next we have Light Within the Darkness. Is that Ansem speech? Jeez. And then Xigbar, I'm assuming, is just the pre-Xigbar fight. So here's Light Within the Darkness. Oh, it starts off in the final rest. Depressed in the islands. You gotta get Kyrie in the second round at least. So.
This world has been connected.
Yeah, I don't even know what happens in Xigbar, but I can't imagine that I would vote for that over this.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
It's Billy!
Effort.
Billy Bane.
One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
That is a good line. It's very, you know,
Take a look at this
it's
tiny
prescience.
place. To the heart seeking freedom, this island is a prison, surrounded by water. And so this boy sought out to escape from his prison. He sought a way to cross over into other worlds, and he opened his
I
heart
love
to darkness.
Sora's idling.
Riku!
Riku! Your voice can no longer reach him where he is. His
I
heart
love
belongs
take a
again
look
to
at this
darkness.
tiny place.
All worlds begin in darkness, and also end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end,
Kiwi did this
every
as a
heart returns to
monologue
darkness
for
once again.
like a drama class that he took in college.
Darkness is the heart's true essence.
That's not true.
That's not true.
The heart may be weak, and sometimes may even give in. But I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out.
So you have come this far, and still you understand nothing. Every light must fade. Every heart return to darkness.
Oh, I guess all of the all of the dark side, the crater stuff is part of this as well. This is what we're here for, baby. The dark side, Dark Side 3. All right, we'll I think we get the gist of that one, and then we have Xigbar in Cage 2.
Get off!
Get off! How about getting off?
What's going on?
I guess I forgot this was also Kyrie and Riku Ansem fighting up there.
Have you been a good boy?
Show yourself.
This is fine. You know, it's
It sounds like you haven't. Sora,
it's a fun
Roxas.
Roxas.
organization scene,
Hey, did
but
he just call me Roxas?
You really put organization.
wow, I haven't heard that one before.
I guess
Jesus
that
Christ,
must be why
Sora.
Keyblade chose you. But man, did it pick a dud this time.
Been a
You don't look
good
like you're half the
boy.
hero the others were.
Are you done rambling?
Rambling, as if. All I'm trying to tell you, traitor, is that your time.
And
is
again,
up.
you have the BBS call forward, which is, you know, it's good, but it's a morsel compared to a meal. So we'll advance the Light in the Darkness 93 to 7. All right, the Seeker of Darkness. Yeah, it's gonna be Riku Ansem reveal, and then Axel's Dancing Flames. Is that your shield? I think that's what that is. Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. You. Blanc. Brutal. Brutal stuff for the goof.
Kyrie, open your
Well,
eyes.
this is the one that everyone knows the words to.
That girl has lost her heart. She cannot wake up.
What? You're not Riku.
The keyhole cannot be completed, so long as the last princess of heart still sleeps.
The princess? Kyrie's a princess?
Yes, and without her power, the keyhole will remain
I
complete.
mean-
It is time she awakened.
Whoever you are, let Riku go. Give him back his heart.
Even without
First,
the
you must give the princess back her heart.
ability to skip the scene, like I know that probably sours some people on it, but
Don't you
this
see
is
yet?
huge, you know.
The princess's heart is responding. It has been there all along. Kyrie's heart rests within you.
Another plot twist there.
Kyrie's inside.
They play with this one a bit more
all that there is to
foreshadowing
know.
wise, but
Tell me, who are you?
It is I, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness.
God.
So, I shall release you now, princess. Complete the keyhole with your power.
If
Open the
Riku
door,
Ansem
lead me
can
into
just
everlasting
make
darkness.
invisible walls, then just trap Sora in a box and kill him. You know, easy peasy.
Forget
Get it.
There's no way
you're taking Kyrie's heart. There you go. You can keep the battle sounds. Show me your power. You gotta get this. This is very important. All right. And then we have Axel's Dancing Flames. Yeah, is that your shield?
Larxene paid the price for disloyalty when she disappeared. You must do the same!
It's already a no contest for me, but I do like this.
The organization's betrayed. In that name, I will annihilate you.
That line's not you.
Well, had to try it once, you know.
Like, Axel Marluxia fight, that's pretty sick. I love this. I just love the stupid delivery on it.
Is that your shield?
Is that your shield?
I wonder.
It's really fun.
Are you listening, Sora?
Oh?
Axel says he's willing to harm Naminé to get me. You won't let that happen, will you?
Oh, come now. You're Marluxia's puppet already?
After I finish you, he's...
Axel's just like straight up a different guy in this, you know?
Now, Sora.
Oh my god.
More in common than you might think. I'd really rather not fight you. But I can't dishonor the organization, now can I?
Yeah, so I like that. It's a good recom scene, but it's gonna be the Secret Darkness for me. Yep, 91 to 9% for that. All right, Xemnas' agenda. That's a big one. That's the post 1000 Heartless. That's like 8 minutes, I think. Become Darkness. Is that Ansem possessing Riku? Oh no, Riku stabs Maleficent. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, this one is chunky. So strap in. Sora is out of breath.
Where's the king?
I gotta do more cardio.
Come on.
This one's pretty strong.
Xehanort.
How long has it been since I abandoned that name?
Out with it, nobody. Where's Kairi? Where's Riku?
I know nothing of any Kairi.
I think I'm gonna
As
pee
for
while
Riku,
this one's on.
Perhaps you should ask your king.
So I'll let this run. I know exactly how well this goes, but I gotta pee.
He's
so.
gone.
Behave. Everyone behave.
What's going on?
Way to fall right into their trap. Come on, it's a setup by Organization 13. Xemnas is using you to destroy the Heartless. That's his big master plan. The guy you just saw. He's their leader. Got it memorized? Xemnas.
Organization 13 wants to get rid of the Heartless?
Man, you're slow. Every Heartless slain with that Keyblade releases a captive heart. That is what the organization is after.
So what are those guys gonna do with your hearts?
I'm not telling.
Tell us. You're the one who kidnapped Kairi.
Bingo. The name's Axel. Got it memorized?
Where is Kairi? Please, just tell me.
Look, about Kairi, I'm sorry.
Axel. We'll ensure he receives the maximum punishment.
I don't care about any of that. Just let me into the realm of darkness, okay?
If it's Kairi you're worried about, don't. We're taking very good care of her.
Take me to her.
Is she that important to you?
Yeah, more than anything.
Show me how important.
Please.
Is everyone good?
So you really do care for her? In that
Oh
case,
no, not this.
No.
The answer is no.
You run!
Are you angry?
You rotten bitch!
Then take that rage and direct it at the Heartless.
Donald yelling, "Tell us," honestly makes the scene on its own. That's very
Mindlessly
good.
collecting hearts.
Tell us!
And yet, they know not the true power of what
Donald's
they hold.
done with your fucking
The
shit.
rage of the Keyblade releases those hearts.
Do you hate me? Are you mad at me? I just need to know if you're mad at
Together
me.
to make Kingdom Hearts. And when that time comes, we can truly, finally exist.
Yeah, he is
What in
spooky.
the world do you think you're prattling on about? Kingdom Hearts.
Look, it's
belongs
like,
to
shut
me.
the fuck
Heart
up.
of all kingdoms.
I'm still
The heart of
relevant,
all
I
that
promise.
lives. A dominion fit to be called Kingdom Hearts must be my dominion. Maleficent, no, no more Heartless. I do not take orders from you.
They need Kairi to bait Sora into killing Heartless because he's so mad, I guess. To answer a previous question. See you, Milano. Thanks for stopping in.
While I keep these creatures at bay, you devise a way to vanquish them forever.
Forever.
Do not misunderstand me. I shall have my revenge on you yet. Maleficent!
God.
No, I don't take orders from you.
It's weird to imagine Maleficent just like clumped up on the floor with a bunch of dust on her. But I guess she teleports away. Yeah, how about conjuring that wall of fire in front of you? Yeah, probably a bad, bad positioning. Maleficent, those are dust. I could easily take them. I could easily win a fight against a bunch of babies. I'm gonna let y'all finish, but I need a house. She needs a dominion. You don't like it, Otto?
Maybe everything.
I kind of like it.
Maybe what's happening.
I just kind of like how there's all these different players showing up, you know? Like, it's complete mayhem. Is that it? Yep, okay. I just like, you got SDG, Mickey's there, Xemnas is there, Syx, Axel, Maleficent to, you know, cherry on top. It's just kind of, everything's moving. Like, it's long, but, like, I feel like there's not a moment wasted there. But...
Why?
So now I don't know, because, yeah, Become Darkness. I'm not sure which... Rom, you still here? Because you say it's the Riku styles Maleficent, but, Become Darkness is this Ansem and Riku scene. So I'm not sure which one we're supposed to be, Okay, so should it be the Stabo one? Okay, so let me grab the Stabo one. Maleficent's Darkness. So 2 Maleficent scenes.
Do you need some help?
Riku!
Yes, a Keyblade. But unlike yours, this Keyblade holds the power to unlock people's hearts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Behold! No!
Now, open your heart.
This is fucking metal.
Darkness. Become darkness itself.
This is it. This power.
Ha!
The true darkness.
Oh my god, I can't believe I fucking called the fucking battle grunt combination. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Xemnas' agenda.
She was just another puppet after
Like, this is fun though.
The Heartless were using
It's a
Maleficent on the
nutso KH1
She failed
moment.
to notice the darkness in her heart eating away at her. A fitting end for such a fool.
I do like his little fucking smarmy smear into the ground of the cloak, so... But, I love how everything's coming to a head in Xemnas' agenda. I think, it's one of the few good KH2 moments, so... yeah, looks like, Zemi's agenda is pulling ahead there, 63 to 38%. Alright. We have Lost Masters, that's going to be the, big Lucio reveal in KH3 versus, I think, this one's called What's Going On, but it's not this.
What's going on?
It's this.
This man speaks nonsense.
But let's watch the Lost Masters first. Did I say Lotch? Let's watch. Let's watch the Lost Masters instead of watching the Lost Masters. That'd be difficult. Let's speed that up though. Oh, wrong button. I keep pressing L instead of forward. Patty can't speak.
Finally, back where it belongs.
I mean, this is great. This is like the fucking reveal. Like, I don't think, I think it's pretty much unmatched in terms of like a big secret reveal sort of thing.
Did you summon us back?
Yep.
Yep.
Is that you, Lucio? You look different.
I love Iris'
Haven't heard
fucking
that name in a long
gesture. Ugh. Oh my
These days
god!
They call me Zigbar, but hey, whatever suits you.
Is it really you?
Yeah, but some time ago I had to cast my old
Is that the
form
first
away.
time Zigbar said his own
Been
name?
playing more semblances since, but it's still me. I need to.
What happened? Why are we here?
Yo,
You tell
Voln,
me.
thank you for the 100 bits
role to
there.
play.
Yes, it
Whenever
sure
all these
is,
years
Voln,
is
thank you.
What role?
We don't typically stream on Wednesdays, but... These two can get the fuck out, though. They kind of... they cast a bit of a shadow over it.
Meaning what?
I told her clear as day what it is I had to do.
And is that why you
And
decided
it's a great hook.
As if I've had her own mission, and she carried it out.
I've heard enough. Lucio.
Like,
what
it's
was
not
your
like
role?
obnoxiously a cliffhanger, because I'm already happy with how much it gave us here.
I hope you like long stories.
Maleficent trying to be cool again. Oh yeah, I forgot that it's also, more chess is in this scene too. The scene where Pete discovers the black box, yeah. Oh no, it's Drake Campania.
What's this? I heard about this new game.
What's this?
7 black pieces, and... Just watch.
Ericus, notorious fucking cheater at chess. Alright, and then we have What's Going On from Cage 2 and the Sandlot. Pretty short.
Nominate.
This starts with an S. I linked the wrong scene. What's Going On? What's going on indeed? Is it the one... That's Kyrie's selfie. Why is this so off? Yeah, I really biffed that one. That's my bad. Sorry about that.
So it was you.
So it was you.
Roxas!
Plink!
This man speaks nonsense.
There you go.
Roxas, don't let him deceive you.
Roxas!
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 Roxas! Roxas! Roxas! Roxas!
Painter! Pence! Olette!
And like, why does that work, by the way? What exactly about that sequence of words is able to break Ansem's simulation?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm fine with it, but... Cage 2 brain rot required to vote for this scene, let's be honest. What? I'm voting for the epilogue. No way. I guess his friends are his power. That's fair. Yeah, that's fine and all, but that's an easy Lost Masters. Yeah, 69% to 31%. Pretty nice. 7 Lights, 13 Darknesses from DDD. That's like a fucking 11-minute plus scene, I think. First Surge of Emotion is the Xemnas death scene. Let's take a look here. Oh no, it's 8 minutes. Okay, I thought it was longer.
Are you okay, Riku?
It's still beefy.
Yeah. Thanks, Mickey.
And because it's so long, I can hardly remember everything that happens in it. I'm thinking, like, this is the scene where Mickey gets choked. So...
All of this was decided. My 12 cells would welcome me here on this day, and I would return a complete person. It is the future which lies on my side.
Why are you doing
Hi, Ruthie.
In ancient times, people believed that life was a gift from an unseen land.
It's a funny Twitter clip scene.
Kingdom Hearts. But Kingdom Hearts was safeguarded.
He does sound kind of nuts, but...
Warriors vied for that
Yeah, this scene is very long.
The violent clash
Only time where Xigbar says his own name. There you go.
7 of light and 13 of darkness.
When he's done being
And the
Xigbar.
only real Kingdom Hearts
Skip! Oh wait, is this the sequel?
I once tried to create
You
my
wrote the
own
perfect little script, but you kind of forgot to write the sequel.
What?
In my eagerness, I had
Fucking
to decide the
weirdo.
correct way to achieve my goal.
Boo! Get off the stage!
I can admit that.
I mean, this is the big exposition dump, you know.
But destiny has never left a chance. I merely guided them to their proper places. The broken boy failed to be the blade. The misguided master who sacrificed herself for a friend.
But I guess it's one of the best dream
job
drop scenes.
My new vessel.
Feckless
I
youth.
couldn't find a way to save them, but I wanted to believe that their sacrifice stopped you for good.
He sounds so
How was I
fast.
so blind?
Nimoy Nor, yeah.
As soon as Maleficent started gathering the 7 princesses apart,
Nimura said in an interview that this is the longest Cage cutscene to date when Dream Job came out. Yeah, I believe it's probably still top 3, I would think. If you're not counting like the credit scenes that are like, you know, 20 minutes because in the theater mode it counts the credits. I think very few scenes go over 8 minutes. I think the scene called Kingdom Hearts in Cage 3 is a similar length.
7 Guardians of Light?
I think Leonard Nimoy was the best. I would go Nimoy, Lloyd, Hauer.
That means
But I think they all did good. Or well, even.
Sora and the other heroes belong to me now, and that was you 3 guardians short.
The JoJo's shit that happens in this scene made me pop off like a lunatic when I played this game on release. I beat on a road trip. I just remember hitting the scene when I was in the back of my family's van at 2:30 a.m. just fucking yucking it up. That is a good memory.
All the seats have been filled, and now the last vessel shall bear my heart like the rest.
Wow.
Sora!
No! Here we go! Yeah! Oof! God, that's gotta hurt. All of it. And just in time, wow! You washed up bitch!
Axel!
Go back to Castle Oblivion.
Axel, please.
My name's Axel Dark Rescue Smith. That's my full name.
I'll always be there to get my friends back.
Yeah.
Bad timing. You had your perfect little script, but you kind of forgot to write the sequel. Now, let's find out what happens.
What now, you old coot? Our time is
Why is Xigbar so mad? Is he just really playing the part right now? Xigbar looks like genuinely upset about this turn of events, when really he shouldn't really give a shit. I mean, maybe, I guess he's invested in making sure that, the Keyblade War happens, but
Fine. Now let's get out of here.
maybe it makes sense that he is angry, actually. I don't know. Watching the scene from the, just after we watched Lost Masters has me thinking about, like, the Lushu perspective. Like, he needs Xehanort to succeed to a degree so that he can carry out the Master Masters' plan. Master of Masters is? Sequel at normal speed. I'll run it back.
Let us finish this at the fated place.
I do like, it's kind of ruined by the speed here, but I do like the cuts between the characters here.
Let us finish this.
Alright. Or sequel. It's probably less weird.
To write the sequel.
Why does it not sound
You
weird?
had your perfect little script, but you kind of forgot to write the sequel. Now,
Why does it not sound that weird? It just sounds like he's saying sequel. I could have sworn it sounded way weirder and dumb.
you kind of forgot to write the sequel.
For some reason, I remember him saying sequel. Did I take it to the Bailey?
Perfect little script, but you kind of forgot to write the sequel.
I don't know. I think maybe on the DS it sounded weird. In my head, it was a lot weirder than that. Maybe I was being too hard on it. All right. So there's 7 Lights, 13 Darknesses. And then we have the Xemnas death scene, which actually has 2 titles depending on if you're using... It's weird. Remind, like, redoes all of the death scenes. And some of the, like, the pre-battle scenes. And they have different names sometimes, but I don't think anything actually different. Like, the music is the same. Maybe some, like, particle effects are different or something. Like, I know depending on if you watch some KH3 scenes, like, if you're in the theater mode or in-game, there's, like, less assets. But for whatever reason, this has 2 titles.
Bested yet again.
Yet again. By a bunch of also rats.
What do you feel? Was it worth it?
I feel the emptiness where my companions once stood.
I'm probably gonna vote for this.
And now I have nothing. My first surge of emotion in years.
I prefer the Ansem scene, but
And it's loneliness. Do you see? A heart is just pain.
Pain is being human, Xemnas.
Really?
Like, this is fucking killer.
Incredible strength.
I fucking love that. Again, I prefer the Ansem one, but Xemnas, like, really feeling the consequences of his actions there. Well, it looks like First Surge of Emotion is the winner there. Yeah, 66 to 34. So that 1 minute scene goes up against that 8 minute scene. Yeah, I like that. All right, Memorized, that's my favorite. And BBS, that's going to be Lee and Isa meeting Ven in Radiant Garden. This is, in fact, my personal #1. I'm not going to be mad if anybody doesn't want to vote for it, but I love this. No special treatment. We're gonna 2 times it.
We don't have time for this.
Lighten up, Isa. It'll only take a sec. You still play with toy swords? That's cute. Now this right here. Ta-da! What do you think?
Not a whole lot.
You're just jealous.
Not a whole lot.
Got it memorized? What's your name?
Ventus.
I mean, I just love that they went out of their way to
Why would I want to do that?
basically explain a character's verbal tick, but also like their life philosophy. I've talked about it at length in that video, but
Yeah, now we're talking. You're gonna be sorry.
and obviously it does more well for me because it's, I like Axel.
You had enough? 'Cause I'm willing to call it a draw if you are.
Right.
As the only scene that he's in this game.
Was a big L on your forehead for loser. Lame, laughable.
And Ice is fun.
Isn't this the part where you cheer me up or something? You're just having a bad day, or that's what you get for pulling your punches. Some friend.
Loser, lame, laughable.
You see what I gotta put up with? Sure hope you don't have friends like him.
I agree, Otto. I almost kind of thought it would be when I heard that they were going to do a final mix of this.
Already? I'll see you when I see you. After all, we're friends now. Get it memorized.
Like, make it easy, make it so that it's very hard to lose.
What is it with you and picking up stray puppies?
Just like a playable cutscene, basically.
Inside people's memories, I can live forever.
Love
No, I
that.
won't forget you. Believe me, I try all the time.
See, I'm immortal.
I live by it to a degree.
You're obnoxious.
And I am obnoxious. I'm not gonna tell you are.
Well, I can tell you are.
Yeah. It must be nice. Or what does Ven say here? Must be nice knowing who your friends are. It's like, fuck you, Ven.
Nice.
Yeah.
Knowing who your friends are.
Yeah, this is like a big stinky fart at the end of a beautiful scene. Like, fuck you, Ven. Everybody is looking out for you, and you're just being a baby. Sorry. We got Hello! Like, this is, we got 2 really, really good Axel scenes, but, I'd say good versus really good.
Hello.
Not yet, not yet.
Did you enjoy meeting your memories?
Yeah, it was good to see everyone. But what do you really want from me?
What do you have to give?
Yeah, Aqua's sacrificing character growth looking out for you.
Hello.
Hello!
What do you want?
No hogging the hero.
You can tell Axel's here for 2 seconds. Like, oh, he's gonna take a lot of joy in murdering.
Perhaps I would. My show now, Keyblade Master. Who am I?
This is memorized versus get it memorized, by the way.
Sure. Good. You're a quick learner. So, Sora, now that we're getting to know each other better, don't you go off and die on me now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good introduction, but, you know, it doesn't really get at the heart of the character, which I definitely prefer. The other person in the coat was Marluxia there, before he had unhooded. Yeah, so we'll advance the memorized BBS versus got it memorized in Recom. That'll be 68 to 32%. Okay. Let's see. More to Seek, there you go. That's the Ansem Death Scene. That's going to go up against Swallowed by Darkness. I believe that would be Sora and Kairi in his secret place. This is also on my personal top 10.
Ansem.
Kind of weird that he gets like an Organization 13
a journey
song here. Or does he? Is that what's playing?
You know?
No, never mind. It's not.
I think I'm gonna miss you.
Whatever this scene is,
Your
or whatever this
strength
track
is
is.
faster than darkness. I knew I never stood a chance. Part of me wanted to defy my fate.
What is the track playing?
But when the others betrayed us, I found I did not care. And then, nothing else seemed to matter anymore.
Nothing really matters. Anyone can see.
It is time to move on.
He's talking to me.
There is more to seek.
He's talking to me.
So go forth now and seek it.
And Richard Epcar would go on to talk directly to me because my patrons bought me a lovely cameo from the man himself for my birthday. They want me to watch Berlin take my breath away. I'm not going to do that. There you go. I think it's like an original track that's not on the soundtrack for KH3. I was really in the weeds of the music there. But I love that. I love the how you can interpret it from a more meta perspective, but also the culmination of the weird relationship between Riku and Ansem. I mean, Riku basically says as much, like, it's weird, but I'm feeling kind of sad about this. And then yeah, so this is Kairi in the secret place.
Sora.
I mean, this is whatever to me. This is nothing. This is literally all it is. It's over. Now it's... I do love this shot of Darkseid juxtaposed with a giant end-of-the-world ball. I'd say that's the most interesting thing about it. Like, wow, look how small Darkseid is compared to this fucking mammoth orb. But not a ton. They're obviously setting up the Kairi plot twist there, but I'm gonna go with the Ansem scene. All right, more to Seek advances 88 to 12%. Next, You Admit It. I believe that's the Saïx death scene. Is this like the death row? And then we have Case of Lushu from back cover. This one's a good bit longer. Oh, I keep pressing L. L for loser, lame, laughable. Case of Lushu has some fun moments, though.
Why? So sad. You let them reduce you to this?
I thought you outgrew the marks under your eyes.
So?
You look like you need them.
Could you stop talking shit for 1 second?
I thought this was all for her. At first, I sacrificed everything.
And at this point, I'm like, who's her?
You're the one who went off me out of friends.
I was so confused.
Left her and me both in the dust.
Yeah.
It infuriated me how you just exited our lives. I lost.
That does step on the scene a little bit.
I didn't forget you. Yes, I know.
It's like, let's deal with the past that we know about before we delve into, new storylines. I don't mind the teasing, but I don't know if now is the time.
You won't get it out of me a second time.
Like, we already got some of that at the clock tower.
See you, Lee.
And is this the big cry hug at the end, too? Because that alone might be enough.
Right. Gotta run. Good luck.
Got a blast!
All right. What now?
This is just fucking... This is gutting. Oh, baby, she's so sad. I'm not even a Shion guy, but I was like, no.
Some ice cream.
Oh. Oh. This is baby.
This is baby.
All right. That's 13-7. And then we have Case of Lushu, which some of you may mistake as a fan game scene.
The case it's not what it's called. Oh, what then? Actually,
I mean, I love the Master of Masters. I'm sorry.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact.
Ew.
Oh, you think that's gross, do you?
No.
No. Yeah, sure. Anyway, about your role.
Like, I just love that exchange. That's so good.
That my eye can see the future. So the Book of Prophecies. Bingo.
I mean, the Master of Masters is written for basic bitches like me to enjoy him, so.
Pass down that handsome Keyblade.
Literal eye.
Congratulations. What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job. At least smile a little. But I haven't done anything yet.
I'm not even gonna vote for it. I'm voting for the other scene, but.
Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company.
I like this.
I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right? Do I really have to go alone? What about the others? Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay
This heavy fucking box.
Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the
Is
others.
the box itself just very heavy, or is there something in the box that's also making it heavier?
And, see, the thing is, you can never, ever open it. Great, now I really want to know. All right, I'll indulge you. But the secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box. I promise. But why?
You'll see. God, I'm all in on the Master of Masters. Again, I'm not voting for it, but I like that. I like all of it. All right. You admit it wins 74% to 26. There you go. We're just over halfway, I think. Light expires. That's gonna be oh, that's Zeta Flare. Oh, this is also beefy.
Is everybody okay?
Right up there with that dream drop scene. This is a big one. But I think it's tainted by people, or rather, it's tainted by the time travel shit, which a lot of people aren't a fan of. I'm even kind of wishy-washy on it.
Please say you're in there.
But I mean, it's Zeta Flare though. That's the thing.
Huh? Now let our friend go.
I'll have to see what it's up against.
He is their 13th.
Today is the day you all lose.
What?
Before you even face the
And if you're playing Remind, don't you see this like 3 times in
But
different
fear
ways?
not. The Keyblade will still be forged.
We're not gonna lose to you.
Oh, Venn die attack. Oof. Oofa doofa. He just woke up. He's still got the sleepy seeds in his eyes. Give him a fucking break. I'm gonna grab a snack. I'm back. Yeah, he called it. They did indeed lose. Yo! Goofy's like, fuck with me. Here we go, baby. I'm yelling at the screen right now. Like, is it not fucking awesome that they gave a Disney character something that fucking metal to do? Like, God. Andy Cap's hot fries, by the way. Sorry. Like, Zeta Flare is a shit that I wanted, you know? I want some cool Disney shit.
Pull it together, Sora. We haven't lost them. They still have their hearts. But we have to protect them.
Got a big Sora Screm coming up.
Right.
Wait, is that the scene? At the end? Yeah.
Mickey, Kyrie, Goofy, watch the others.
No, we should all get to safety while we still can.
It's weird hearing Goofy said in a list of people without Donald there. Because Donald's fucking dead. Ass up. I also like the not hot fries, but sometimes these hit. I think the last time I had these was right before I found out I needed to get my gallbladder out, and I was like, well, not eating another bag of these.
Sora!
What do you think about the Scream? Do you like it?
Kyrie, Donald, Goofy, the king, gone forever. What do we do?
I'm not sure.
Without them,
Scream good?
all my strength came from them. They gave me all of it.
I'm pretty
Alone,
nooch on it.
I'm worthless. We've lost. It's over.
And this is why Riku won the fucking character bracket, baby, because he says, nah, man. Gets the fuck up.
You don't believe that.
And charges right into death. That's my protagonist, baby. Bruh. He does die, though. Do Dark Aura. Play Freebird. Bring back the classics. I mean, I love that. That's like the only thing that Riku gets to do in KH3, so... there's a lot of good moments in there. And then we have Demyx, which I believe is, yeah, the pre-Demyx battle. Demyx time! Yeah, they give me strength too. I'm nothing without them.
Hey, you guys are looking lively.
And listen,
we catch you messing around in the
he was a little tie-tie, as Kiwi said.
That you can't even fight. You shouldn't judge anyone by appearance. Oh, I told them they were sending the wrong guy. Who is this kook?
Remember, the organization's made up of nobodies.
Right. No hearts. Oh, we do too have hearts. Don't be mad.
Don't be mad.
Silence, traitor.
It's kind of weird that he says silence traitor after a Donald line. Like, are you saying Donald's a traitor? It's kind of confusing. It should have been Sora who said you can't trick us. I like that, but, you know, there's a ton of fucking nuts up moments in the KH3 scene, so. I mean, Demyx is, you know, a really good KH2 scene. Unfortunately, I'm missing Survivor tonight, but what can you do? That's the grind, baby. Alright, light expires 63 to 37. We will advance that. Next up, The Promise. That's going to be Sora and Kairi in the secret, or not the secret place, the waterway.
A light at the end of the tunnel.
I would say a top 3 Kairi scene.
Your grandma's story, right?
That's right. We were together.
I looked everywhere for you.
Silence Traitor absolutely flipped me out as a kid.
Finally, we're together, Kairi.
See you, Keynote.
Now, it's time to get Riku back.
I'll have to watch it later.
Riku's lost his...
When I turned into a Heartless, you saved me, remember? I was lost in the darkness. I couldn't find my way. As I stumbled through the dark, I started forgetting things. My friends, who I was.
Be sure to bring it back to me.
But then I heard a voice. Your voice.
Yeah, we should have the glitch Sora version
I
in the
didn't want to
bracket.
forget about you, Sora. I couldn't.
That's it. Our hearts are connected. And the light from our hearts broke through the darkness. I saw that light. I think that's what saved me. No matter how deep the darkness, a light shines within. I guess it's more than just a fairy tale.
Well, let's go.
You can't go.
Why not?
Because it's way too dangerous.
Come on, Sora. We made it this far by sticking together. You can't go alone.
Kairi, even if we're apart.
It's like,
we're
alright,
alone,
Sora, fuck off,
right?
bro.
I can't help.
You kind of be in my way.
Okay.
I think Riku lost his body, right?
Take this. It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Don't worry, I will.
Because his heart's still
Promise?
Promise.
there. It's
Don't ever
complicated.
forget. Wherever you go, I'm always with you.
Okay. Alright, there you go. And that's going to go up against... What do we have here? Ericus's Demise in BBS. This is probably a top 10 BBS scene.
What have I done? Master, I just wanted to keep Ben safe.
No. You were
Just having fun watching classic scenes, you know? It's like I'm at the movies.
Perhaps I'm the one to blame myself for the darkness inside you. And now I've done worse. Raised my keyblade against you and Ventus. My own heart is darkness.
Interesting. No thanks. I would probably have to disagree just because of how much of it is built on you understanding the parallels between TVA and SRK. But
Mr. Ericus,
It's a, you know, it's a valid take.
What a sight. Why do you trouble yourself with remorse, Master Terra? The man was bent on doing harm to your friend, his own people.
Master Xehanort, why?
You know, at times I find your progress quite striking. But you still
I mean, I think KH1 is also not dragged down by a bunch of lore.
What do you mean?
Still so blind. Then I will make you see. Come to the place where all Keyblade wielders leave their mark on fate. The Keyblade Graveyard. There you will watch your dear Ventus and Aqua meet their ends. And the last light within you will die.
I don't dislike this scene. It's neat to see somebody die in the games, even though Ericus technically does come back in a way. But I just think the Kairi scene is more important, just to the... Oh, wow. People, wow, that was a blowout for Ericus' demise. Interesting. Kairi haters? All right, that's 69% to 31%. It is. It really is just neat to see somebody die in Kingdom Hearts. I just think that Kairi's promise scene here is just more kind of baked into the series than Ericus' demise. But now we have that long KH3 scene called Kingdom Hearts. I believe this is like 8+ minutes again, or 7 something. Yeah. This is the big boy. I'm guessing this is the Rucker Hauer one, because they do this twice.
12 keys we have now. Leaving just one more.
Speaking of death, that's true. You can't be in my way. Kind of drags it down. Not very Women's History Month, Sora.
Darkness and light's final clash.
Kairi!
I think that was the first scene where the one I picked didn't win, so. Oof! Oofa doofa! Wow, she sure is crystallized and not dead.
Why her?
Don't say dead.
Why?
I have done it.
Xehanort!
Triple exclamation point Xehanort. Riku really tried something there.
Your Majesty! Riku!
Now, the Keyblade War will finally reach its conclusion.
Yeah, that's probably overkill. I don't think he needed to do that. I think Sora was looking to try and fight him. I did it. Yeah. Wow. Everything's turning up Xehanort today. I want to make a guess that character, Kahoot, where you zoom in on a very specific detail. That'd be really fun, actually. Alright, I will hold you to that, Carly. I think that'd be very fun. Aw.
We thought you might be able to use a couple more half points.
I love how Donald grabs Sora's little arm. Little shit.
Those tears. And let's go stop Master Xehanort.
Yeah, but he controls Kingdom Hearts now. And Kairi.
You worried?
Guys.
Sorry we took so long. Had a couple of plot points that needed ironing out.
Donald said, "You're a dumbass, Sora."
He did. He opened Kingdom Hearts.
Don't feel bad about your friend's grisly murder. It's time for levity. That's kind of D&G MO, you know?
We still got one hope.
Stop being sad.
Okay?
You're bumming us out.
Yeah. What hope? It's Xehanort.
Depression is just a
mindset. Space and
mindset.
time.
Come on, Donald.
He's a portal, and we can use that to trap him. But it won't be easy. Aqua, Riku, I'll need both your help if we're gonna push Xehanort out of this world. Understood.
You're really killing the vibe, Sora.
Kingdom Hearts is a much bigger threat. Let me handle Xehanort while you guys keep it shut.
I'm surprised Mickey let him go do it. He's always like, no, I don't think you can handle it. You're a weak little baby back bitch. You can't do it.
I got this.
But for whatever reason, we're allowed now. And this is great. I just wish they would have said all for one, one for all.
You can't forget about us.
Without Keyblades, it's not like we have help here.
That's so good.
3 half pints together again.
Like, nope. All for one and one for all. Let's move. I'm gonna take this scene and, like, fucking splice the audio.
Sora.
Huh? Oh, hey.
Kairi will
Oh,
be
weird
around.
Shion 1-in-1? I forgot about this.
Thank you.
Just a quick check-in with Shion.
Do it.
Look at all the characters with keys. What? My portal's pink? I didn't think it'd be pink. So, a lot going on in that one. What's it up against? Why do you hate the darkness? Oh, the Xemnas speech at the altar of Not. Comparatively much shorter. This is a good one.
Oh, my Kingdom Hearts.
Ruined.
No, I'll have to start all over again. Warriors of the Keyblade, go forth and bring me more hearts.
No!
Denizens of light, answer this. Why do you hate the darkness?
Huh, we don't hate it. It's just kind of...
We just hate the people in it and what it represents.
Darkness. You can't have one without the other, because darkness is half of everything. Sort of makes you wonder why we are scared of the dark.
It's because of who's lurking inside it.
Then allow me another question. You accept darkness, yet choose to live in the light. So why is it that you loathe us who teeter on the edge of nothing? We who were turned away by both light and dark, never given a choice.
That's simple. It's because you mess up our worlds.
That may be.
True, you got me there. I do be fucking
Just give it a
stuff
rest.
up.
You're nobodies. You don't even exist. You're not sad about anything.
Very good. You don't miss a thing. I cannot feel.
But Xemnas
sorrow.
can feel
No
amusement.
matter what misery befalls the worlds, no matter what you think, what you feel, or how you exist.
All your faves are racist. I like that a lot, but I just love, like, the energy of, like, the culmination of stuff in Cage 3. Like, maybe if the Cage 3 scene was, like, split in half, where it's like, alright, here's Kyrie's death, that's one scene, and then all of the... Basically all the shit that I really liked about the scene was the second half. I'd probably have it even higher regard. I think I'm going to go with the Cage 3 one, but I do really like that confrontation there. But it looks like people are voting for the Cage 2 scene, so that's going to be 64% to 36% for Hate the Darkness. That's going to be a bit of an upset there, 11/6. Another loss for your boy, too. We have Place to Belong from Days. Oh, I'll always be there to bring you back. There you go. This is a great one.
Why do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
Great lines from Axel here.
Axel,
Xion, what are you gonna
Xion.
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from the very beginning. But you know, it still really bugs me.
Got the music, yep.
Something about this just stinks.
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
Everybody thinks they're
This
right.
is right.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem? You, Bo, think you can do whatever you want. I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back!
That's a chills moment, baby. Oh, it's not over. Axel's just like a fucking fed-up babysitter. I'll turn this car around! Oh, good. I was wondering where I put that. Alright, and then we have... What's this up against? The Tactician's End, Zexian's Death in Recom. Already kind of an easy pick for me. This is fine, but...
What is he? No one's ever won the darkness.
I know Vaga's not voting for it. I shall, Egg. Well, it's actually up to Ram. I'm not sure what sharing parameters Ram has, so... if Ram is still here...
all you need is the kind of power that the
you can
real
ask
Riku
Ram.
doesn't have. If you can get that, you can be a new person, not Riku, nor anybody else. You won't just be a copy of someone. You will be unique, your own self.
Or they're on the Discord.
Axel,
You could,
what are you saying to him?
You could DM them.
You know, he's as good a place to start as any.
You can't do this!
The second murder Axel has facilitated for the day.
Zexion. You just found out way too much.
Like, do you think that was, like, within a couple of hours after killing Vexen? Like, Axel just up to his fucking elbows in blood. Yeah, so, yeah, Place to Belong is going to be a pretty easy W there for me. 80% to 20% on the vote there. The Dream Drop, My Friends Are My Power, versus Uninvited Guest. This is a long one, too. Oh. This is the big... all the protagonists...
Whoopsie daisy.
projecting
To a second sleep and he almost woke
behind
you
Sora.
up.
So then, All that stuff I just saw.
That's nuts.
Did you put that in my head?
Half Xehanort.
No, that wasn't stuff. It was a dream.
Yeah, Axel killed way more loyal members. Yeah, Zexion and Vexen were loyalists.
I got an idea. Ask your heart. See if it's got.
I guess like he sent him to chase after Roxas,
My heart was aching. That's why I kept going.
which he didn't even
Thank you,
succeed
Sora's
at.
Heart, for pushing him right into
So-
our clutches. Our heart's great. Steer us wrong every time.
Our
You know,
heart's
right?
great.
Because you all have hearts. Axel and Roxas and Naminé and that other girl. I felt.
Yeah,
Roxas.
Zigbar's being a
They
weirdo.
laughed together, got mad, and they grieved. You have to have a heart to cry.
It's about time you noticed.
Indeed.
Heart is never
Faster.
good. There may have been variances in our dispositions, but a number of us unquestionably showed signs of a burgeoning replacement. Once born.
Oh my god, they're retconning it.
Our experiments creating heartless were attempts to
Faster.
control the mind and convince it to renounce its
I can't go any faster.
But understand, one can
Unfortunately.
banish the heart from the body. The body will try to replace it.
But it's not though. Let me be clear. This is not a retcon.
And so I knew, even after we were divided into
There is
heartless
nothing besides what Zemnis said that should lead you to believe that nobody's can't grow hearts.
Why did you lie to them and tell them they had no hearts?
Zemnis and Xehanort formed the organization for a specific reason.
He
Found up a
controlled
bunch
the
of empty hearts,
information,
hooked them up
he
to human
monopolized
hearts, and
it.
filled them all with the exact same heart and mind. Translation: they were going to turn all the members into Xehanort.
Make more Xehanorts? You tricked your friends to... But you, aren't you scared of just turning into someone else?
Me, I'm already half Xehanort.
What?
That's nuts.
However, through weakness of body,
I could see it feeling like a retcon, but the breadcrumbs have been there. You know what I mean? Like if there was no evidence or hints towards this, I could see people feeling frustrated. But it's been set up since Chain of Memories. You know, like especially 2 and Days. Clearly, there are members that experience emotion. They really lean into it in 2FM with Axel and Roxas on the clock tower.
Hearts are made of the people we meet and how we feel about them. They're what ties us together even when we're apart. They're what make me strong.
Duh. You're strong because of the ties you have with other people. As if the Keyblade would shoot.
I love that double point. Yeah, we do get information about Yensid, or from Yensid, about nobodies, but, like, I would just assume that he somehow ended up getting that information from Zemnis. Like, not directly, but if Zemnis is, like, saying to everybody, this is how it works, because he's, like, the first... He's, like, the first humanoid nobody, you know?
You've lost.
He controlled the narrative. So if Yensid, like, managed to find out information either from observing the organization, because we know that Yensid can, like, communicate with people from afar by, like, you know, how Ericus talks to him and shit like that. Maybe he has, like, Maleficent fucking portal observation powers, like in KH1. You know, it's like, who's to say where Yensid gets his information? Alright, there's Friends of My Power, Dream Drop Edition, versus Uninvited Guest. Okay. This is Ventus Wakes Up. Venti Wenty.
Ven. I'm sorry it took so long.
The one bad scene, you hate it, Egg?
Ven, wake up. Open your eyes, please.
Wake up! Open your eyes, please!
Your heart never found its way home?
That was a neat trick. No wonder no one could find him. Who Vanitas?
Did Vanitas watch it from outside?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow, impressive!
But surely you won't begrudge me a moment with my brother.
You're not my dad!
So Venti Wenty wants to keep sleeping. What am I ever going to do with you?
Shut up!
I love when
You better
characters
settle
say
down
shut
there,
up.
master.
Love that line.
Aqua, I'll handle
The
it.
absolute smarm on the master.
But you haven't recovered yet.
Sorry, but you see me too weak, too often. Now it's my turn to shine.
Aqua!
Oh, I guess Fen actually doesn't wake up in that. That might have elevated it for me. I think I'm actually going to go with the Dream Drop scene. That was fine, but the Dream Drop scene is one of the few good Dream Drop scenes. So I'm going My Friends in My Power. It is like a dead tie right now. Okay, now it's Lee's increasing for Friends in My Power. Don't let me sway you. Listen, my vote counts for one. I'm just, you know, I just happen to be the only person that you can hear right now talking about the scene. But yeah, okay, now My Friends in My Power is solidly 60 to 40. All right, we'll advance that. I think I'm going to take a brief ad break to go grab a refill on my drink. So stick around. I'll be right back. We have been going at it for a bit. I think we'll probably be done with this by usual stream end time. Alright, so I will return shortly. Let me press my BRB button. And I believe we're back. There you go. All right, let's move on to Light of the Past. Oh, I do love Light of the Past. That was a, I believe that was number 10 on my top 10 list. It's a shorter one, but kind of elevated by the gameplay that follows.
Come on! Something wrong!
That rock troll is getting fucking owned by the Demon Tide.
What now?
Oh, is that? You know what that hearts are so boring? Is that the scene? Kind of a rando ephemer moment, but...
Need some help?
Wow! The fan game! I mean, if you're gonna put Ephemer in the game somewhere, it probably makes sense to do it there. How is this 720? I feel like, I mean, I captured these scenes using my capture card, but someone looked kind of scuffed. Alright, that was Light of the Past. Here is Vexen the Scientist. Experiments are what he does. Yes.
Whew, throwing that battle wore me out.
Really? It looked to me like you just plain lost.
How dare you? You don't appreciate the nuances of—
An ungainly effort.
Vexen.
How could you be humbled by someone of such limited significance? You shade the organization.
How can we help you, Vexen? It's not very often we see you topside.
I came to lend you a hand. You obviously believe this Sora has much potential, but I remain unconvinced he is truly worth such coddling.
It is a good introduction for a character.
Really is of any value.
This Vexen scene.
Well, here we go again. It's just an excuse, so you can carry out your little experiments, that's all.
I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes.
Whatever. You can do what you want.
This is not the Riku version because the name of the scene is different.
He's the product of pure research.
What it actually is a toy.
You should just learn
So
to be
Ron
polite.
gave me Vexen the Scientist, so I linked that one.
You're gonna need this. A humble gift to my elder. I hope you use it to put on a very good show for us.
Axel just like wrapping a compliment in an insult. So there you go. I like that scene, but I do, you know, I have Light of the Past in my top 10, so I'm gonna vote for Light of the Past. But people are voting for the Vexen scene, which is shocking to me, especially with this chat. I thought Vexen was loathed, but it is. I'm gonna let this one run for a little bit longer because it's kind of close, but. Timberlord, thank you for the 16 months there. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Timberlord. Yeah, I mean, I guess the thing with the scene, the Light of the Past, is that there is, you know, the gameplay part of it is really what brings it home, and you don't get to see any of that, obviously. It is such a cool meta moment of, you know, my friends are my power is the message of the series, and then literally, you know, people from all over the world who share this love of the same game that you love. Literally help you defeat the big bad entity. But all right, we'll do the Vexen scene. That's a big upset. That's the 15/2, 58 to 42%. It's a little close. What's up, Lingual Logic? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Checkmate's a 1 seed. Let's see. It's that versus Memories. Oh my god, this is a big boy. I mean, to be expected. It's the culmination of Xehanort's whole life, basically. This is huge.
How? It's over now. You lost.
What even is Memories? I can't imagine it's gonna beat this. I mean, people are still sour on how Xehanort is handled. People think he got off too easy.
Purge. The world will be returned once it started. The world began in darkness, and from that darkness came light.
You know what?
From the light came the
I'm gonna run a poll in the middle of all this.
Evil burgeoned in those hearts, begetting more darkness, and the darkness spread across the world like a plague. The light, the symbol of the world's hope, was devoured by shadow, leaving nothing but ruin and utter failure.
Did Xehanort get off too easy?
The first
You can
light,
vote now.
The light of Kingdom Hearts.
Since we have basically 2 cutscenes to watch still.
Pure and bright.
It wasn't your decision to make.
Then whose was it?
Mine.
The world needs someone to stand up and lead. Someone strong to stop the weak from polluting the world with their endless
You
darkness.
know, I was done with Xehanort when I saw his ass show up in Melody Memory.
If so,
I was like, I guess, like,
you are not that person.
I understand we're exploring the past, but I thought we were done with you.
A real leader knows that destiny is beyond his control, and accepts that.
You make me think of an old friend.
Who I murdered. Most people are saying that Xehanort did get off too easy. I'm kind of in the middle. I have Checkmate on my list as well. And,
Are you okay?
I don't know. I just think Kiwi kind of turned me around on it. Nobody's forgiving him. Nobody's saying, oh, it's okay.
Master Xehanort.
Everyone's pretty much still ops with him after this and during this. It's just like the universe is a very forgiving one in Kingdom Hearts.
There's more
I
to life
love
than meets
the feeling of
As I told you.
the last generation passing the torch to the new one. This was something that we basically saw coming from 2010.
Now hand over the Keyblade, Xehanort. It is too late. For us, perhaps, but not for them. No.
Oh, right, this is where they kiss. I love that he just like, no, we're done.
Enough.
Fucking enough of this. He said the thing. I definitely sped up the transition there when I edited this together. Because that takes way long
I told
in
you that you
game.
might be surprised. Yeah.
That's
got it.
because you fucking cheated.
Really? What? It's just, you never admit it when you lose. That's because I never lose.
I have had enough of this. He would hear it again in the next game.
Good game today. I try. Maybe I won't go as far as you. Huh?
In fact, he would go
The
farther.
world needs a defender. They'll pick you, Ericus.
He would live longer.
Huh? You think?
And have more lives,
But
too.
that doesn't mean that I can't be there for you. Yeah, and I'll be there for you.
It's weird to think about, like, yes, this is a nice scene and that was a nice scene, but in between those scenes, he stabbed him. In the back, literally. So, we stand two tired old boyfriends.
Very well done.
Yeah, who fight and murder each other at times. But that's love, you know?
Terra, Aqua, Ven.
No, I like this. It's not my favorite ever, but...
Master. Then I put you through such a harrowing
I think the main positive point for me is like that feeling of passing the torch, the acknowledgement of the older generation that they fucked everything up, and that they definitely could have done better, passing it along to the young people.
Here. Ready, my friend? Yes.
Kiss. You know, Ericus owns up to his dumbassery. I like that. Because he wasn't innocent either, so.
Sora, let's close it.
Everybody help me out.
For the record, after we get through the first round, we're not going to sit down and watch all the scenes again. We'll just go off of the names and the notes, and they'll all be still pretty fresh in our minds. Running the polls might be tough, though, if we're going quicker. Yeah, Xehanort starts floating up, and then a bunch of chains shoot out from the ground and pull him down to Kingdom Hearts Hell. I would have been like, oh, yeah, that's fair. And that is going against Memories, which is the unvoiced Sora and Riku Monstro flashback, which is fine. Yo, Scopes, thank you for the 4 months there. All is well. In fact, all is great. I'm having a great time here, just like someone said in the chat. It's like a Cage movie night. Got my snacks, got my drink, got my favorite people on the internet, you know? It's cozy. At the end of Cage 1, Ansem is destroyed for his hubris. At the end of Cage 2, Xemnas is destroyed for his hubris. At the end of Cage 3, Xehanort just ascends into the afterlife happily with the guy he murdered and shot in the face. You're not wrong. These are babies.
This is baby.
But, you know, technically, he already... Because he was both of those guys who got destroyed for their hubris, so the world is giving him a break, you know? It's like, are we going to destroy the same guy again 3 times for his hubris? Sorry, that was the whole scene. I talked over all of it because no one else was talking. It's fine. It's cute, but it's checkmate for me. 85 to 15%. All right, we have those who are incomplete. Back in the weight room. I'm actually not sure what this is. I'm guessing this is when Naminé gets dragged through the portal by Ansem.
Organization 13. They're a bad group.
Bad?
They're a
Good?
bad group.
I don't know. They're a group of incomplete people who wish to be whole. To that end, they're desperately searching for something.
What?
If I'm Naminé, I'm like, no, they're definitely bad. I mean, they held me hostage in a castle.
Kingdom Hearts.
from when I was born. I'm pretty sure she was like, you know, a day old when they captured her.
Funny? It's just...
We don't really know how it started.
I've been running away from the question I really want to ask. What's
Nope, they're all bad.
Just tell me that. Nothing else really matters anymore.
You are...
Nominate.
Oh! Nominate.exe has stopped
There's no
responding.
knowledge that has the power to change your fate.
Even if it doesn't, I want to know. I have the right to know.
A nobody doesn't have a right to know. Nor does it even have
Yeah,
a
like,
right.
I think you know.
What is a nobody?
Remember when Larkstein slapped your shit?
Too many nobodies.
Roxas, nobody's like us are only half a person. You won't disappear.
Exposition dump before I get dragged into the portal.
No further outbursts.
No, you won't disappear. You'll...
That's an underrated, stupid moment.
Nobody's like us are only half a
Roxas, you're not gonna disappear.
You'll be whole.
I'm gonna disappear?
No further outbursts.
No, you won't
Were you fucking listening to me? I just said you wouldn't.
disappear. You'll... Wait. Roxas, we will meet again. And then we can talk about everything. I may not know it's you, and you may not know it's me. But we will meet again. Someday soon. I promise.
Let's go.
Oh, it's you.
Look how Ansem tries to like shut her up and he just like just gives up.
Roxas.
Ah, fuck it. Fuck it, it's not worth it. Like how little resistance she provides. He's like, she has to use both hands to pull his hand and he's like, ah, fuck it. She's squirming around too much.
But we will meet again. Someday soon.
It's so dumb. Alright. And then we have, what's it up against? The organization's origins. Oh, I fucking love this scene. This is it's an auto W for me. I already forgot what happened in that last scene.
Why are you back?
This shit is so sick.
Nice way to greet your old partner in crime.
I fucking love this.
So, why do you think the old geezer took us back? He must know we backstabbed the organization when Xemnas was running it.
Xehanort doesn't care about you or me. To him, we're nothing but empty husks.
Oh.
Your organization was the same. Xehanort needs 13
And everyone plays this fucking game and they're like, God, they never showed us anything cool. It's just Disney World and Disney Worlds.
Last time, you gotta play it smart.
Except for like scenes like this that are in the middle of every Disney World, which Gaichi did not have. I'll never let it go. I'll never let it go.
Or likable or attractive. A cereal bowl would make a better vessel.
Whoa, now, you are way out of line. I am extremely imposing, when I want to be, which is admittedly almost never.
Well, they're just setting it up for future shit. Like they said that this was going to be a complete loose end tying up thing. It's
Science
not.
brought Vexen on board. They must be planning to use replicas.
Those wind-up toys?
Oh, no. The replicas are way more real than you remember. I mean, one stole my spot.
Of course it's
What a laugh.
You're dumb as a brick.
Vexen's latest replicas are no mere puppets. The Riku replica we used in Castle Oblivion.
Don't
was just
piss
a
off the
prototype.
Master of
The next
Masters,
replica,
baby.
The one crafted from Sora's memories was real enough to join our ranks. And Vexen claims the new ones will be human in every
Would you
way.
rather be a brick or a cereal bowl?
Oh, the thing is, I kind of told Sora and his nitwits that we're ready. My bad.
Let them believe as much.
Xemnas.
Xemnas.
If they think that we have all 13 darknesses, then they will panic, and
Rick.
panic leads to a lack of preparation.
Yeah, totally.
Why is this thing a member again?
Hey, now, pointing is rude.
The first 6 members of the original organization were all
And
apprentices.
the poll
to
says
Ansem
pick the
Wise,
good one.
And the 7th and 8th members joined thereafter. The 13th member was Roxas, a Keyblade wielder.
Yes, Egg is right. Egg is
How do you
correct.
suppose I chose numbers 9 through 12?
It's all like gut reaction week one shit.
Wrong.
Uber powerful. I love that line. I love how confident she is. She's like, no. Incorrect.
Because our hearts are uber powerful.
Uber powerful.
You have been brought together.
Wrong.
What? So that we can rot away on the bottom rung?
Oh.
You're in two? What is this, organization rehab?
It's so good. Like, it. I fucking love this.
You were listening?
Maybe it should have been in my top 10
One must
video.
hold one's cards as long as necessary.
What important role? That stupid box that Zigbar claims is real, but won't tell us a thing about?
You'll just have to ask Zigbar that. Now then, Xemnas, what is this purpose? You didn't invite us back for
Well, this one's already won before it's over.
You 4 are going to reveal your greatest secret,
83 to
the ancient
17.
Keyblade legacy that slumbers within you.
Everyone's so mad about the ancient Keyblade legacy. Oh, and the game ended. We still don't know. As if no other fucking Kingdom Hearts game ended before you knew every single little thing from a cutscene. Like, remember when Zigbar was like, "Oh, how about the others?" And that game ended without knowing what that was about. Fucking Zigbar seeing Shio and his Ven. Like, oh, we never know why that happened before Days is over. So it's like, shut the fuck up, you fucking babies. All right, Organization's Origins. That's a tiny upset. All right, the last light. No one acts as Axel. Fourth wall moment.
Stop it! I stop!
Xemnas.
Xemnas.
I trusted you to deal with traitors, and now
That's a
you
bad
fail
line,
outstrips
as
them
we
all.
covered
What final
earlier
words
in
do you
the
have
stream.
for your superior?
Well, let me think about it.
The two people Axel dealt with were not traitors. And he failed to deal with the real traitor to the organization, which was Roxas.
Utterly useless and forgotten.
Are you kidding? You know how popular I am?
I guess you brought Shion back.
For me.
There's that.
Sorry, boss. No one acts as Axel. Got it memorized?
What do you think about that? I don't mind that. I think this is okay.
People rooting for me. Sorry, boss. No one acts as Axel. Got it.
That's a bit much. I like how many people are rooting for me. I like a little bit of fourth wall leaning. Cringe. It's okay.
Is this supposed to be a Keyblade?
I love this.
Or is it some sort of joke?
I mean, he is a big deal. Yeah. I like the little wink and nod.
Our plans have been dashed by you.
It's better than forgot to write the sequel.
Now it ends. I will purge that light in you. With darkness.
There's more laser in the Remind version, yeah.
Changing sides again?
We need him alive. You know that.
We only need his heart in order
Shion, like, making a corrective statement towards Xemnas is so bizarre.
But that's right. You were friends. Then, you take his life.
Like, Shion trying to keep Xemnas on the straight and narrow for the plan is, like, so weird.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Don't do this.
Knock it off.
Wait. It's all right. You can stop now. It's all right.
Shion.
Shion.
Use this puppet.
Kick. Xemnas kick attack. Into Sora. Combo! God, he really comboed them.
Your Keyblade is no more. And still you think
Axel fucking grabbing onto Xemnas' foot like he's like his dad going off to work. Come on, don't leave. I want to play catch. Yo! The fucking boy is back.
Hands off my friends.
Just a reminder that they spoiled this scene in a trailer. They showed this. I think it was just the back of his head, but you knew who it was. So, God, they're both injured.
This is impossible. Where did you get a vessel?
Same as you.
Same how?
Most of the organization's members.
I'm getting chills.
traveled here from the
I'm getting chills right now.
You had replicas ready and waiting. One for each of them.
The music really did it.
I owe my return to many. Some of them people you knew.
Ansem the Wise, Zexion.
And others too. It seems you're not as
And
good
the
with
rest.
heart as you think.
Ah, I see.
There was one last thing I needed in order for me to be whole again. A connection. Sora helped me find my way back here. To my friends.
Roxas.
You friended me on LinkedIn.
I don't need hearts. I will scatter them all to the winds.
Wrist attack.
One little light make. You have others. Just as we have more darknesses to
Kyrie's trying a lot less hard to get away than her nobody did from Ansem the Wise, so.
Rest, Axel. Roxas will fight in your place, and I'll fight for Kyrie.
Yeah, when it comes to Keyblades, you're the old
Listen,
hands.
I'm not trying to blame Kyrie, but at least let's see a little more gumption. All right, that is the last light, and then we have this is Bugs. This is Bugs scene. This is good for a hoot and holler, but it's fucking recoded, you know. It's gonna be the last light for me, but we'll watch this. Is this the first Pete appearance? Oh no, we had him in the epilogue. In Cage 3.
Not this again.
You give up yet?
Well, I still got an ace up my sleeve. Come on out and say hello.
It's Bug Boy.
Riku, Sora, stay back. Riku, what happened?
Glad you
Love
asked.
Riku's theme,
I
though.
took the liberty of taking away his liberty. Data stuff like this sure
Wow.
is useful. All I had to do was look at that bug thingies in your hand.
His hands are so big.
I order you to attack.
I will never.
He's a minion. Banana.
What if I had a little more?
Ooh, bug juice. It's very bad for you.
That'll keep you for a while. So long. I'll just leave you two to get reacquainted.
Riku, talk to me.
I heard a scream. Sora, tell me what's going on.
Mickey, it's Riku. They put bugs in him.
What? Riku! Can you hear my voice? Riku!
Oh, Riku, please. Can't you hear what we're saying to you? Destroy What?
Can I say the context of this scene feels different in the movie versus the game? In this scene, Riku never really fights Sora, which makes it seem like Pete's reprogramming of him basically failed. Yeah, you know, it's weird. I just played the game version, and it's all of it's not ringing a bell. Wow, it's like way too close. This is way too close of a margin. The Last Light versus Can't You Hear Me? It's currently 59% to 41%. That many people hate KH3 that much, they'd rather vote for the bug scene. The bug scene's funny. All right, now we're getting some corrective traction here. Yeah, 65 to 35 is where that ended. Okay. Last Light. And now we have Axel's Wrath versus Atonement. This is a very short one. We'll just play this in real time.
Simply amazing, Roxas.
Axel.
You really do remember me this time. I'm so flattered. But you're too late.
I mean, that's a big reveal there, right? It's very short though. Like it's really all for that moment. And that's going up against Atonement from KH3, which is much longer. This is Hey Loser Kick. This is Vexen Comes Back. This is gonna be an interesting one. There's a lot more going on in this one, but you know,
It's about time.
it's definitely not as iconic. This one's 1080 and it still doesn't look that good. What? I didn't cut out the loading? That's my bad, folks. Should have cut out the loading.
What now?
I do love when Ansem's like, "Don't come near me. Not another step. Get off my yawn, my lard, my yard or lawn. My mixed yawn and lard.
Her disappearance was why I put a stop.
My yawn lard.
And that makes you
My yard lawn.
You used Roxas and Naminé and threw them away. I doubt there's a merciful bone
Having
in your
trouble
body.
talking today. Get off my lard.
Now show me the data you are hiding here.
Roxas and Naminé.
Yeah, for sure. Axel's Wrath gets a boost after days.
What I did to them.
He said Roxas. Yeah.
Dan needs us.
Yeah.
If you do find the girl, what is it that you expect will happen?
I think it's cute that HBO get to
Charles' memory
contribute.
holds a mystery to unravel. One concerning the battle we seek between light and darkness. You know something, and that is why you stopped the experiments.
You are completely deluded, Xehanort.
We shall soon see.
Yoo-hoo! We are all of us together.
Oh, well, I'm looking for a friend who used to live here.
No one lives
I think Ansem SOD in 3 is the best he ever is.
No, not one more step. Get out.
I mean, he's really only in. I guess he's in Recom.
Hey, loser!
I think he's got a bit more depth in this game than he ever had in the other ones. It's really this one in Recom. He gets more screen time in this game. The Squigglies?
They protected me. Hater, get a move on. Oh, okay.
Also, I love the kick.
This is treason. I see what is happening. Have it your way then.
Ansem loves Burger King. Wow, Axel's Wrath kicked the shit out of this. I'm not sure what I would have done, to be honest.
Yeah, I think.
Is Hainer kind of ripped?
To Twilight Town better than us.
I guess he kind of is.
You are Roxas's friends.
That's right. So you know him too?
Oh, yes, quite well.
Well, I think those dusts were working for
Vexen.
Vexen.
After all, because this guy here is what I call
Because Vexen's about to show up right now.
That's the only proof we have that Roxas was our friend.
Well, Axel's Wrath already won, but we'll finish
Tell
this.
us about him. We want to know him better.
My dear master, you are safe.
Who's there?
Evan, is that you? So, those nobodies were your doing.
Yes, those were my little squiggly guys.
I have been waiting for this. Gave up a normal life in order to plant myself in the organization. And when I heard Xehanort had gone looking for you...
And everyone's like, yo, Zaldin, Lexius, way better than Vexen. Like, at least he did something. But, alright. Axel's Wrath.
Wow!
Shut up, Sora. How much is left? Alright, we're almost at the end of the first round here. And like I said, the subsequent rounds will be a lot quicker. Org 13, I believe this is just the first reveal of all of them. Or all of the ones that are left, at least.
The Keyblade.
Truly marvelous.
Truly marvelous weapon. Were it only in more
Popped corn.
Show yourselves.
See ya, egg. I'm going to enjoy the popped corn. You're doing well.
Organization for pain. Good, now we can settle this.
Yeah, I saw you just when you just do.
And here I thought we could be friends.
Oopsie daisy.
What's the big idea? Oopsie daisy.
Move!
Now, do you think that's polite? Shutting me down like that?
I said get out of the way!
As if. You can talk all you want, but that won't change a thing.
Then we are gonna make you move.
See, that would work if I were just any old
Why
kid.
is he even doing
Except
this
I'm
right
not.
now?
I'm with the organization. Nothing any old about me.
Huh, tough talk for someone who stood on the sidelines while his nobody flunkies did the fighting.
Oh dear. I think you got the wrong impression.
You gonna cry?
As if. Why don't I remind you how tough the crowd you're dealing with really is?
Remind me?
Who's Lucio?
That's right. He used to give me that same exact look.
He's just trying to like
think you can psych me out by
do
saying
some
really random stuff.
Roxas gaslighting.
I just don't know. You a good boy now?
Nuts, he got away.
Nuts!
Who gave him the same look?
You gonna cry?
He was just trying to confuse you.
Yeah.
Maybe
do
shit
it.
your pants.
Only one me.
I think he was talking about Roxas.
The Hollow Bastion Restoration Committee honorary member. Look.
Wow.
Although, how often did Roxas really give that look to Zigbar? Because Ven, you know, looks angrily at Zigbar or at Braig during the graveyard. Yeah, why did he take out the membership card? They're just enamored with it. They love the membership cards. They like freak out. They flip their shit when they get them.
Sorry to run, Leon.
Like, these three have flew, they have fought monsters of epic proportions, but they get this little laminated card. I'm not even sure if it's laminated, to be honest. Is this shit laminated? Is it just fucking loose cardboard? I think it might be laminated. Has a little strip on it. Alright, so maybe it's good quality, but like, they flip out when they get that. Alright, so that is Organization 13. This is Unsaid Unheard from Days.
Shion. Replica program. Shion was a puppet made to replicate.
I'm gonna need to see this play out to really remember what it's all about.
Like he wanted her to go. Axel's probably
The debit card.
time now. But it's kept from me.
Half off at the ice cream store.
Shion and I are both special nobodies.
People are voting for this one. They don't even know what happens in it yet.
What about me?
I'm withholding my judgment.
Xemnas said Sora was what connects her and me. But who is Sora? And who am I supposed to be? Axel, if he's hiding things from me about Shion, what could he be hiding about me? Axel. Hey.
I'm gonna build up for this one.
Did you find Shion yet?
You know it isn't gonna be.
Take off your shoes, you're in bed. I guess people have seen Days, so they already know.
No, not the whole time.
Since when then?
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh?
Yeah.
Axel.
I wish Axel would have reacted to that, his quote being thrown back at him, you know?
Special like Shion, I know that. But the organization
He just lets it slide.
Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's because Shion copied my powers in the Keyblade.
Like, if somebody said, like, snarkily to me, oh, be safe, be kind, be courteous, I'd be like, hey, whoa, alright. You don't get to just throw that shit back at me.
Who am I, Axel?
You know?
Xemnas says me and Shion are connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
What makes you so sure about that? I have the right to know the truth. How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
That's some good delivery there.
I need to know, Axel.
Yeah.
Please. Who am I?
You've just gotta trust me, Roxas.
Alright, well, this one destroyed Organization 13, 79 to 21.
If I can't get answers here.
I wish real voting was always by these kinds of margins. It always seems to be, like, you know, 49 in favor of, like, killing puppies.
I have to find out about myself. There's no reason for me to be here.
Alright. Alright, I guess this is the big moment here that we first get into. You gonna pretend you don't see me, bitch? I have bright red hair.
I have to know.
How dare you?
You turn on the organization, you get on their bad side, and they'll destroy you. No one would miss me.
Oof.
That's not true.
I would. Also, I think Zigbar likes you. Alright, so that'll move ahead there. That's a big upset, 11/6. The swords have been connected. That's going to be Ansem and Sora. First time meeting in the secret place. Very spooky scene. It's on my, not my top 10 scenes list, but my top 10 scariest video game moments list that I did last Halloween. Bum, bum, bum. God, I hate Kairi. Hit her with my rock. I hate her so much I'm gonna throw this pointy star at her.
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
This world has been
I just wanted a mushroom.
What are you talking about?
tied to the
Yeah, with the bad TV, this scares you shitless. It's like,
Wherever you are, stop
he's
freaking
talking
out.
to the wall?
Huh? Where did you come from?
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
God, what a silky, buttery voice.
You understand so little.
So good.
Well, yeah, well, you'll
Yeah,
see.
it's
I'm gonna
traumatizing.
learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort.
As I say in the video, it scares you more on the second time around. The first time around, you're just like too shook. You're like, oh, and you're still riding off the high of everything. But if you're doing this again, you're coming back to do a replay or whatever, and you're by yourself. It's like, oh man, I gotta sit through this, and it's on PS2 and I can't skip, so it's just spooky. All right, here's Ydis Vanitas. Confrontation with Vanitas. That's a tough one. I'm actually not sure what I'm gonna do.
Gotta say, that strange facade had me fooled at first, brother.
Wait a sec.
I think this is maybe overhyped. Like, it's really good.
We haven't ever met in the flesh. I am Vanitas.
This is the part where you spout some mumble
Also,
jumble
like, how does he know that
This whole world
Vanitas was at the cathedral? Because he saw Vanitas' real face.
And this very
I guess he heard his voice a little bit.
all happen. It's as rich a
Sora
source
has
of
great
information
memory.
as you'll ever find.
For the last time, we already stopped doing that.
Did you? Then how do you explain all these canisters of surplus screw?
You know, and I'm on the record, I love the Vanitas Monstropolis tie-in.
Whose heart was darkened by thoughts
Like,
of
it's so good that he's here.
You mean Randall?
All Randall ever cared about was winning. And this guy took advantage
There's
of that.
more in this connection than most of
Enough
KH2.
screams and sadness from those children to reconstruct it.
Yeah, and the whole time they were trashing our company in the process.
But even with all this many emotions,
It's one of the funniest
my
moments in
heart is
video
still
games.
incomplete. I need something else.
I'm honestly, like, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do in terms of my vote.
The half of me that sleeps on, inside of your heart.
Vanitas!
Ventus, what a strange place to slither off to.
What a strange place.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you wouldn't remember. When you were little, you formed a special bond with a boy named Ventus who joined.
How does Vanitas even know that?
Is he saying that one of the missing Keyblade wielders?
I'm sure it's obvious, I just don't know how.
Now, you will return Ventus to me.
Donald, Goofy.
I think I'll probably vote for this just because it's another good Disney moment, and there are better Ansem scenes, you know?
Stay out of this.
Like, it's fine. But I think there's plenty of better speeches for him to give.
Take a look.
Here's the thing. Just fucking crushes windpipe, Sully. Throws him into Arendelle, throws him into Corona, throws him into San Francisco. That's the final world. There you go.
Hey, that was awesome.
Thank you. We owe you.
Thank you.
No, we should be thanking you. We never would have managed to get
All
this
right.
far if you hadn't come along to help.
And finally, we found her door.
I'll let the rest play just for curiosity's sake, but Ydis Vanitas won 59 to 41.
Hey, you are way scarier.
Throw him to the south.
Gorge, I think you're both scary.
Get beat up by some gators.
Okay, Boo. Time to go.
Yeah, fucking Olaf is just chilling out in Arendelle, and the door just clips his head off. Meg Wazowski!
I'll see you, kid.
Ah, cute.
So long.
Yeah, I mean, he just threw a door into San Francisco in traffic, you know? It's dangerous. Alright, and then that's going to be Ydis Vanitas. Moving on there. And then we have Believe. What is this? What the fuck is this? Wait, I've linked the wrong thing again. Isn't Believe at the very end? Yeah, it's down here. Culmination of days. So this will be right after that Roxas and Axel scene we just watched. AKA, we made this whole game to justify the concept trailer at the end of KH1. That's really all Days is, and to a degree, a lot of Calm in KH2 is like, alright, well we have the secret ending that was all concepts, it was all conceptual, and now we gotta like work in reverse to fucking justify it existing. So here's like this whole game. Which is, it's crazy, like it's, and they made good games in the process, but it's just kind of nuts that this is the end result. You hate this as a Days version?
Who are you? What does it matter? I'm here for you. Why are you trying to stop me? Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories.
It's got more context.
Enough about Sora. Do you have some kind of plan? I'll set Kingdom Hearts free, and everything will be the way it was. She'll come back, and the three of us can be together again. You mean Shion? It's a struggle just to remember the name now. Either way, I can't let you go.
It's kind of weird, like Riku can remember and say Shion, but Roxas already forgot. Well, no, he just said it, so... But he totally looked like he didn't know who she was, when she died. So I never understood that.
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shit.
Shut.
I guess they're both built different. They both know. Bouncing in and out, I guess. Yeah, because she's still there. Now she's fading out, or she's gonna... Really styling on him. Oh shit, I shouldn't have put that there. You think I can shoot Dark Faraga?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
God, this is like in Friday the 13th Part 2 when the girl picks up Jason's mom's head and starts talking as Mrs. Voorhees to trick him. It's a very specific comparison. Let me just pretend to be this other person to trick you, you fool.
How many times do I have to beat you? All right. You've left me with no other choice.
Yeah, not nearly as sadistic. Yeah.
The dark power that I've been holding back.
No, I can do the polls if you need to step out, Baka. I appreciate you've done so many of them. But or if Carly wants to do them, that's fine. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't let me keep you. If I paid you, it'd be a different story.
I have accepted it.
I do love that. I have accepted it line. Bum, 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 bum. Bye, Shion! Someday... Oh, and the last thing he ever did was fucking bop her on the head! Watch! Bonk! And that's it! And now she's gone. That's so sad. That's so sad. One day you bonk your friend on the head and you never do it again. He fucking killed her! I want to like take the scene and like apply like the death noise.
Things might have been different.
It's tragic. Bonked her so hard out of existence.
Don't be sad. I came from you and Sora. I am you.
I'm just having a bad hair day.
Sora. You'll forget me, but the memories themselves will never go away. Memories of
Oh, Sag.
forever inside him.
Somebody's getting voted out of Survivor right now, and I'm missing it. That's alright. I got Paramount Plus. I'll catch up. I'll catch up. So that is Believe versus The Benched Enact a Plan. This is Vexen and Demix hanging out in Radiant Garden in Cage 3. I like this. It's funny, but
Why would you pick me? I cannot let the children catch wind of this. Understand?
it's not gonna beat the Days scenes for me.
Hey, quiet.
Like, I love this. All of that was great.
Okay, man, look.
I know we
real
just
talk,
sped through
next
it,
step, those
but
guys would be stupid. If they find out we're yesterday's toast, I mean, what's in it for me?
stale toast.
Forgiveness. Huh? For
It's
what?
more than saying sorry.
Men like us. In the pursuit of science, we sometimes make terrible mistakes. Lose sight of our mission to help people.
Is Demix a
Now
man
I've
of
done my
science?
research. Now I can atone.
He wasn't an apprentice. He just kind of yeah.
Come on, dude. I'm useless. I'm chicken. We're not friends. I can count the number of times you and I have hung out on one hand. Less than one hand. I didn't even know you in the old life.
I love that. They just feel like more real people, ironically, because they're nobodies. But
It's true. The whole thing was his idea. Huh? No stinking way. He wants to atone too.
like even Vexen has some
He is
levity
one of the
to him
chosen
here.
ones,
Again, it's not gonna win, but
Hence my
I
actions
do
on
quite
your
like
behalf.
this.
Hence my need for you to act on my behalf should all go awry. As you said, we are far from friends. No one would ever suspect you.
So I'm not doing any fighting.
Correct. And more importantly, no bench warming.
Ha, yeah, baby, sign me up. Yes, Demix time.
I wonder how much Nomura knows that fans speculate that Demix is Master Masters, which I really don't think and don't want that to be the case. But you just think about like how he's a coward who doesn't fight, and you know, they both have this sort of loosey-goosey attitude. It's like, is he doing this on purpose? Like, is he making this be like sort of a close call? Oh, is the poll gone? I'll do it. Best scene. Believe the benched. Vote now. Oh, poll's already active. Is it though? Doesn't let me end poll. Poll is not currently active. Well, not according to when I just tried to make a poll. So I guess we'll I can't see it. Can you guys see it? Yeah, I can't see it. Apparently Castle Oathkeeper can, and nobody else can though. So I all right, let me try, everybody. Everybody who's trying to get in on that. End poll. It says not currently active. Poll. I'm gonna try this now. Best scene. Believe versus the benched. Start poll. Okay, there you go. Vote now. I mean, kind of a foregone conclusion. I'm gonna vote for Believe, although I do like the benched. That was a scuffed polling situation, but just like America sometimes. What can you do? Still don't have it? I see it now. Might refresh. If you can't see it still, try refreshing. Think something got a little biffed there. But we'll move Believe along. All right, here we go. Last in the first round. Kairi Awakens, Sora Stabo. Famous KH1 scene. I think this probably would have been my number 11 if I had to pick one for my top 10. I'd probably sooner play the Paper Marios before Mario and Luigi. That was always my preferred Mario RPG series.
I think you're right. If we can free your heart. But now? A keyblade that unlocks people's hearts. I wonder.
I wonder. Sora?
Sora, hold on!
Jeez! I got very far in Superstar Saga and Partners in Time, but I just never finished them. I hardly put a debt in Bowser's Inside Story. Never got the fourth one. But yeah, I would love to play Thousand Year Door at some point, or even Super Paper Mario. Although I don't think most of my audience would care about it, if I'm being honest. Classic. Oh, it's not over. There's still more. Forgot.
Sora? Are you really? No, he can't be. I won't let it go!
So, you have awakened at last, princess.
Kairi, like,
Keyhole is now complete.
getting whiplash
Your
from
purpose.
looking around
Now
so
it's
fast.
Do you think we can stop him all by ourselves?
There's no fucking chance.
No, you won't use me for this.
Riku!
You gotta run. The Heartless are coming. What about the keyhole?
There you go. Sick jump. And final round one is going to be Kairi Awakens versus What Darkness Can Do, where Braig loses his eye. Oof! And that's what we call acting, folks. That's Lucy really committing to the bit. That was all part of the plan, all according to Keikaku.
Well done, Terra. You have taken yet another step forward.
But I was consumed by anger, hatred.
Method
That's the power of
acting.
darkness.
Darkness that you channeled.
No. I succumbed to it.
Yeah, this is kind of whatever to me. I'm gonna go with the Cage 1 scene personally, but
Then don't. You could be my pupil. Master Ericus, you see, is so afraid of darkness that he too has succumbed. Not to darkness.
I think what we'll do now is we're not gonna rewatch all the scenes for the upcoming round. So now I'll grab some music to play while we talk through the rest of these.
Ericus, step forward. Light and darkness, they are a balance. One that must always be maintained.
Let's do the Cage 3
You are the one
OST.
who shows the true mark of mastery, but he refuses to see it. And I know why. It is because he fears you. Join me. You and I can do the world's much greater good by wielding light and darkness in equal shares.
Master Zane.
Not yet.
See more worlds.
There we
Seek
go.
out the darkness that upsets the balance. Find Vanitas and bring an end to him. Master Terra.
What a carrot on a stick. And, you know, as I say in the BBS world rankings, that gets Terra a little giddy there for sure. But he never really acts on anything. Everyone gives him such a hard time. Alright, yeah, Kyrie awakens, blows it out of the water, 87 to 13. Alright, now we're gonna go all the way back up, baby. My friends are my power versus Gathering. That is Put an End to Me, you know, the BBS group. Meeting back up in Keyblade Graveyard. It's gonna be Friends are my power for me. Oh, can't play Face My Fears. No, 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 no. Dive into the heart, please. Third Inception. Let me know if that's too loud or too quiet. Imagine Gathering. I don't think so. Yeah, so I'll go with My Friends in My Power. I think we'll move that along pretty handily. A little loud. Let me duck that a bit. All right. Gathering is the BBS pre-graveyard fight where they all meet up, the trio, and then Xehanort goes Keyblade. All right, the heart never lets go. What was that again? Oh, Woody and young Xehanort versus True Master. That's gonna be True Master for me. I know there's a lot of meme juice behind, you know, Woody telling off young Xehanort, but the True Master is Riku getting the Keyblade back from Sora. That's a huge moment. So that's where I'm going, but I'm not going to blame anybody who votes for the other one. It's very fun. Another side, not specifically the secret ending, but the version of it as it plays out in Days is on here, which has advanced to the second round, if I recall. Alright, True Master is going to move ahead there. Alright, we have From Chains to Bonds. That's going to be Terra Returns, I will set this right, versus Tears in Days, which is the Shion death scene. For me, it's going to be From Chains to Bonds, actually, because I've, you know, the ice cream line is going to be enough to hold it back for me. I fucking love Terra returning, and it turns out he's the Guardian. Listen, vote how you want. I'm gonna advance whatever. My vote only counts for one. I vote in the poll. Obviously, I might be putting my thumb on the scale a bit, but I've been overturned many times during this bracket. Yeah, Romsom says blank points would have felt like cheating, which I agree. The ice cream line is the only good thing about it. Ugh. Listen, again, the line is fine. The delivery, like, I wish Jesse delivered that line with, like, the gusto from that combo with him and Axel about wanting some answers. I'll let this run in case there's a last minute comeback, but it looks like it's going to be Change the Bonds, which I know a lot of people are not going to like in the VOD, but Change the Bonds. All right, we got Nominee's Room versus Vexen's End. It's gonna be Vexen's End for me. Nominee's Room is where he tells, or she tells Roxas that you weren't meant to exist. Vexen's End is where he dies. I don't think I've ever listened to the Cage 3 Dive into the Heart all the way through. And again, if it's too loud, let me know. But yeah, that'll be Vexen's End for me. We'll end that there, 83 to 17. Summer Vacation is Over versus Talking on Paper. That'll be Roxas's, you know, assimilation with Sora, versus the first Lee and Kairi scene. Kairi's letter to Sora, Don't Hold Back, Lee. I like both of them fine, but I do have Summer Vacation is over in my top 10 overall, so I'll probably go with that, even though it's way shorter, and maybe some would say cheapened after future games, but yeah, 92 to 8% for Summer Vacation. Now it feels loud to me, so I'm gonna duck it some more. Alright, we have... Sorry, where are we? Light Within the Darkness, that is Ansem, Take a Look at This Tiny Place, the big speech, versus The Seeker of Darkness, which is the Lead Me to Everlasting Darkness, the classic, unskippable PS2 cutscene that we all know and love. Dark pick. Yeah, I think I'll probably go with his big speech. I mean, this is probably the more iconic scene, the, No Way You're Taking Kairi's Heart, but, I think I had more fun watching the speech. It's close, though, so we'll let it run. It is tough. But it looks like we're kind of pulling ahead here for Light Within the Darkness, 58 to 42. So we'll do that. Next up, we have Xemnas' Agenda versus the Lost Masters. So this is the big, long KH2 scene. Axel reveals Xemnas' plan. Saïx saying Pitiful Heartless. Maleficent crashes the party. And then that's versus the KH3 epilogue scene with the Lucy reveal. Xigbar takes off the hood. I like them both. I'll probably go with the Lost Masters just because it's just like such a crazy reveal. And the Agenda one does run a little long, even though it's very chaotic. So I'll vote for that. So we'll advance the Lost Masters. That'll be 71 to 29. We have First Surge of Emotion. That is the Xemnas death scene versus Memorized, which is Lee and Isa meeting Ven in Radiant Garden. That's going to be an easy Memorized for me personally. That's my favorite scene of all time. Again, I won't be mad if it ends up losing, but that's where my love is. The thing with these Dive Into the Heart Gestatis is that they vary in volume, so I'm going to skip to Burning Ambition, which is just a... I believe this is a Strange Whispers remix, or rearrangement. What do we have here? Emotion versus Memorize. Okay, Memorize will take that home, 72 to 28. Next up, More to Seek, the Ansem KH3 death scene versus the Saïx KH3 death scene. The Saïx one is definitely longer. You get the Sea Salt Trio reuniting. The big hug at the end. Axel and Saïx having their See You Isa See Lee. And then More to Seek is, Ansem. I freaked out about it earlier talking to the player. At least that's how I interpret it. I wouldn't be surprised if you admit it wins. I would vote for More to Seek just because I really like the Riku Ansem connection. But the Sea Salt Trio reuniting is really strong. All right, well, looks like More to Seek is gonna win. That's true. That's true. You Admit It is the. Oh wait, no, Kairi Wrist Grab is not in You Admit It. That's the other one. That's gonna be the. Can't remember what it's called. It's gonna be on the list here, but. Looks like More to Seek is going to win that one, 63-37. Light Expires. That's the Zeta Flare. Sora goes, everybody's dead. Versus Ericus being killed in BBS. That's going to be an easy Light Expires for me. Just more going on, more iconic moments. Not that the scene is bad. I just think this one is a good amount better. God, when does this play? Oh, Return of the Titans. It's like a cutscene track. Well, that's fun. I'm being tagged. Oh, they're playing games. They're playing games without me. Where are we at? Light Expires versus Ericus. Yeah, that'll be Lake Spires. I'll let it run though, because it's actually pretty close. I'm kind of surprised by how close it is. Uh-oh. Closing the gap. Erica's Death Scene fans coming out in full force. Right now it's 56 to 44 in favor of Lake Spires, but the gap was closing there for a sec, but I think we're mellowing out here. Some figure skater, I'm assuming, Ibaka. Alright, we'll send Light Expires through 57 to 43. Alright, we have Why Do You Hate the Darkness? That's Xemnas' speech in the Altar of Naught, versus Place to Belong, which is Always Be There to Bring You Back. I'll probably go Place to Belong. I think they're both pretty solid. Like, they're like my second tier of cutscenes, I would say. Like, they might fill out top 30 or so. The dogs. Oh, there's like a dog YouTuber, right? Or am I making that up? I don't remember. I would have thought it'd be a figure skating thing. I think we're waiting on the poll for that one, or I could make it. Again, if my mods don't want to make the polls, that's fine. I don't want to have you feel like you're being held hostage here. Okay, I'll run it. We have Why Hate Darkness versus Place to Belong. I have to abbreviate these. About now. I think I'll probably go Place to Belong. That feels right to me. That's the Twilight Town mansion with Axel and Shion. You want to run the next one, Carly? Sorry, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. All right, we'll push that ahead. That's like 83 to 17. The DDD, My Friends Are My Power. That's nuts. Already have Xehanort versus Vexen's introduction in Recom. Axel, Larxene, and Vexen discuss Replica. He's a scientist. Experiments are what he does. Yes. I will end this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the DDD, My Friends Are My Power. You know, you get the nobody heart growth reveal. You get some iconic lines. You get the very cool desktop backgroundable image of all of the heroes together. The Vexen scene does have Larxene in it, that's true. Should we maybe just switch to, maybe to speed it up, we can just do, like, if you're in the chat and you want option A, you just, you send an A. If you want option B, you send a B. We'll just go like that. That might make things a little quicker. Just to save Carly from having to type these up anymore. That's alright. Everyone gets what you mean. Alright, we'll advance Dream Drop Friends Are My Power, 71 to 29. I'm going off of the early turnout, you know? Let's just try that for the next one, just to save us from having to make the polls. We have Checkmate, that's going to be the big long Cage 3, Xehanort dies, Ericus joins him, versus the organization's Origins, which is all of them in the makeshift throne room. Xemnas talks about the hidden Keyblade legacy, Larxene, Marley, Demyx, Luxord, Xemnas. For me, it's going to be A over B. A lot of B's, though. Boom, 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 boom. People hate Checkmate? That's crazy. Well, I'm voting for A in the poll. I quite like how the ending plays out in Cage 3, but I probably lost my shit for this organization's origin scene more than anything else we watched today, just because I think people sleep on it. I think it's like one of the most underrated scenes in the game. But it looks like we're going to be advancing this one here. Yep. I guess end the poll there. 30 or 68 to 32 in favor of organization's Origins. Next up is the Last Light. That's going to be the one with the wrist grab. No one axes Axel. Roxas comes back. Axel gets lasered. Versus Axel's Wrath, which is the short but sweet I'm So Flattered. I think I gotta go Last Light, if only for the Roxas return. I know a lot of people like the, 2 and Oathkeeper and Oblivion, but if I'm gonna pick the stronger Roxas moment, I'm gonna pick the one where he comes back from the fucking dead. And there's a lot of fluff around Roxas' return that maybe bogs it down a bit, but this one is very bare bones. It's literally just the firewall, Axel yells, Roxas pulls out the dual-wielding Keyblades, and then they fight. It is an even split. Yeah, I'm gonna vote for A, Last Light. But it is... We're gonna let this one run, because it's, like, right down the middle. Roxas is... I will say that's true. He is very wordy. He's not talking like himself in that scene. Like, it does seem weird. I'll give you that. But I'm probably still gonna take it over... Like, this Axel's Wrath scene is, like 30 seconds of actual dialogue. And they're all, like, very short phrases. In fact, isn't it all Axel talking? I don't think Roxas even says anything. He just pulls out the Keyblades. Alright, it's a 1-vote difference right now. We are up to Last Light and Axel's Wrath. Any lurkers, you can turn the tides. We're gonna keep letting it go, though. Oh, you're right. He says Axel at the beginning. You're right. I apologize. Alright. Last Light is pulling ahead. A couple votes there. Alright. I think we'll call that. That's a sizable enough lead. 56-44 for the Last Light. Next we have Unsaid, Unheard. That is the Roxas leaves, no one would miss me cutscene. The big dramatic combo with him and Axel in the gray area versus Yidis Vanitas. I think I'm gonna go Yidis Vanitas. But maybe unpopular, but I don't feel a ton from this scene. It's one of the scenes where I saw the name and I was like, which one is that? That could just be because it's a Days scene, but when I see Tears or Believe or A Place to Belong, I know what that is, but I was like, what is this? I'm not saying that that's like, you know, a sizable knock against it, but it's not one of the first Days scenes I think of. Maybe because you just get some of it in KH2. But that is currently kicking the shit out of Yidis Vanitas, so I thought Yidis Vanitas would at least make it to Sweet 16. But we will advance Unsaid, Unheard. Next up we have Believe. What are the notes here? Roxas versus Riku. Diz says he could feel Sora. That's the whole Neo Shadow sequence in the World Never Was. And then Kairi Awakens is Sora kills himself to free Kairi's heart. That'll be the one that I pick. I think that one is more core to the series than the Believe scene. But they're both good. And that'll be our last one in the 32. Oh, we're tied. We're tied up. Oh my god. See, it's those easily emotionally manipulated Days fans again. I don't remember why we said that last time. Was it the quotes bracket? That was like a term we kept throwing out. Like, oh man, those easily manipulated Days fans. We're tied up again. Alright, now Kairi Awakens pulls ahead. Please, no more runoffs. I can't do it again. Not after Georgia twice. Please. Looks like... yeah, it's going to be Kairi Awakens by 1 vote, which is what I wanted. Alright. We're going to the round, or rather the Sweet 16. We have My Friends Are My Power, KH1, versus the True Master. So basically this is... these scenes are actually right next to each other. So True Master, Riku steals the Keyblade, and My Friends Are My Power, Sora gets it back. I'm going to go with My Friends Are My Power. I think it's definitely, you know, more important, again, more core to the series. But I do love the True Master. I'd probably have that in like a top 15, 20 scenes. Alright, Friends of My Power. That'll move along. 86-14. Chains to Bonds, The Return of Terra, The Guardian Reveal versus Vexen's End in Recom. God, I love Vexen's End. Whew. That's tough. Vexen getting killed is so good. I know it's like I'll admit, From Chains to Bonds, definitely the more emotionally resonant scene. A lot more build up to it. But like, I just thought, as a moment in Recom, like as a character moment and as a moment for that game, like it's just so fucking punchy. It's just so good. So I'm gonna vote for Vexen's End, but I love both of these. So curious to see. Oh wow, it's actually winning right now. It's close though. Chains to Bonds can pull ahead. Maybe not anymore. I really expected people to... I thought Chains to Bonds was going to run away with it. Okay. Vexen's End 64-36. Next up, we have My Summer Vacation is Over versus The Light Within the Darkness. Light Within the Darkness, that's the speech, right? Take a look at this tiny place. Yeah. I love both of these. I'm going to go Summer Vacation. I just think it's one of the biggest gut punches in the series. So, but I do love Ansem Speech. Alright, we'll advance that. 76-24. Next, Lost Masters, Cage 3 Epilogue versus Memorized. The BBS Radiant Garden, Ven, Lee, and Isa. I'm going to go Memorized. That's obviously my favorite. Do love the Lost Masters, though. One of the better post-credit scenes. I guess, is it post-credits? I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be Memorized for me. Although Lost Masters looks like it's slightly in the lead there. And Bach is mad. I'm mad too. Listen, I already said... I said I wouldn't be mad, but I'm a little mad that it's like the Lost Masters is good. I just thought Memorize was like kind of a buy all the way up to the Elite 8. But we are dead even. Memorize pulls ahead. See you when I see you. After all, we're friends now. Get it memorized. We are deadlocked. We don't have that much time left. Oh, is Lost Masters gonna pull ahead? Come on. Come on. Lee explains his fucking life philosophy. It's a cool scene. It's a good moment. We're deadlocked again. Oh, Memorize pulls ahead. Did I sway? No, we're deadlocked. Oh, it ends in a deadlock. That's a runoff. I don't know how you do that because we don't have any third-party candidates to cut out. I voted for Memorized in the poll. What do we do? Run it again? Do you just run it again? Flip a coin? Whoever has the most generous donation gets to pick the scene that wins. I like that one. I think that one sounds good. You want to do that one? Runoff? Alright. Alright. I kind of like the idea of getting money, though. Memorize the winner versus Lost Masters. Uh-oh. This is like Vodka's wearing a ball cap that says Memorized at the polling location. I will be biased. I can't control my poll workers, okay? We'll have to have... who investigates this? Who investigates the Dominion voting machines? Vote now. Well, Memorized is now winning, but it's still close. It's still like a 3, now it's a 4, now it's a 5 vote difference. I'm inputting the answer for other people. Alright. It's still pulling ahead a little bit. David Russell checks the vote. He certifies it. Now it's a 4 vote difference. Alright, that's Curran's. Alright, Memorized will move forward after the runoff, after the biases. Alright, we have More to Seek, the Ansem Cage 3 death scene versus Light Expires, the Everyone death scene in Cage 3. That's going to be the Sora Scream, Zeta Flare, this is the day you all lose with Terra Nort. For me, it's More to Seek. I love the Ansem death scene. That's on my top 10. I like Light Expires, but there's a lot going on. It's kind of long. I think More to Seek is a little more compact and punchy, but I'm gonna advance the death scene. But it's close again. Another very close one. Light Expires pulling ahead a little bit more. I just thought Ansem dying and being like, all right, my time is over. Cage 3 is here. You've played it. The culmination of your childhood. It's time to grow up. Even though I didn't listen, you know, I'm still. You would think I liked the scene so much I would have taken any of it to heart, but no. It's like, in fact, I will go further back into the past and keep hyperfixating on these video games for children. It's tied. It's tied, 14 to 14. Let's see. There's a lot of independent or stay-at-home voters here. Can somebody make it happen? Oh, at the very end, its light expires. And thus, More to Seek expires, as it dies there in the Sweet 16. Alright, we have A Place to Belong versus My Friends Are My Power Dream Drop Edition. Place to Belong is the old mansion, always be there to bring you back. Friends Are My Power, that's nuts, have Xehanort. Big protagonist line of characters. I'll probably go Place to Belong. Yeah, I will. It's a very well-acted moment. What do we have here? Place to Belong is slightly ahead, gaining its lead. Or rather, widening its lead. Alright, well, we'll advance that. Place to Belong, 64 to 36%. Alright, the Organization's Origins versus The Last Light. So this will be the rehash members in the throne room, the makeshift throne room, rather, in the Keyblade Graveyard. Xemnas with the Keyblade origin story secret that dwells within them or whatever. And The Last Light is Xemnas tries to kill Axel, Roxas's return, yada yada yada. I'm gonna go for the Organization's Origins, even though it's the Roxas return. I'm doing 0-0. I know that's probably not going to be the popular choice, although it's close. Last Light is pulling ahead. Yeah, gonna be tough to overcome that now, I would think. All right. Oh, maybe a little bit. Up. Let it go. Let it run. Let it run. Oh my God. It's gonna happen. It's great stuff. Larxene and Demyx banter. Maybe. Xemnas, Cereal Bowl, dumb as a brick. No, nothing. Oh, it's so close at the very end. 52% for Last Light over 48% for Organization. All right. Let's see. Unsaid Unheard versus, there's a little bug in here. Sorry, Presto. Sorry for the bonk. Versus Kairi Awakens. What is Unsaid Unheard again? What is that? No one would miss me. Roxas leaves. Okay, big dramatic combo with Axel. Kairi Awakens, that is, Sora stabs himself. Again, easy Kairi Awakens for me. Couldn't really care less about Unsaid Unheard at this point in the Sweet 16, but... Bow, bow. It's fine. But I think we're underselling how truly important this is to the entire mythos of the series. That Sora does this move of self-sacrifice to save somebody. I mean, listen, if you like how this scene plays out better, that's fine. I just think, like, we're talking best, we're talking, like, important. Like, this is huge. That's where I'm coming from. It was close, but Kairi Awakens pulls ahead, 58 to 42. Thank God. All right. Now we're in the Elite 8. Let's see. We have My Friends Are My Power, the OG, versus Vexen's End. That's going to be an easy Friends Are My Power. As much as I love Vexen getting absolutely bodied, this is even more core to the mythos. Which I'm not even saying it'll be the winner. Because for me, it probably wouldn't be, judging by the other things we have left. But it is very good, so... Alright, we will advance Friends of My Power, 76 to 24. And then we have Summer Vacation is Over versus Memorized. God, I know, like, I love Memorized. Like, I love Summer Vacation is Over, but I love fucking Lee explaining his life philosophy. It's such a cute moment, all of it. The spar, the banter, the serious stuff. It's really just Ven stinking it up at the very end with this stupid quote. And Summer Vacation is Over is great. It's very emotional and poignant. There's not a lot of meat to it in actuality, though. Like, it's a very short scene. It's really just Roxas hacking at the Ansem projection and then saying the line from the title, Sora, you're lucky, and then that. But I'm not going to fault anybody for picking Summer Vacation. But I will throw my vote in for Memorized. Yeah, it's about what I thought. All right, we'll advance Summer Vacation 70 to 30. It is a good run though for Memorized. I'm glad it made it to the Elite 8. All right, we have Light Expires versus Place to Belong. Oh man, so Always Be There to Bring You Back, or Everybody Dies Zeta Flare. At this point, I think I would go Light Expires. I mean, I haven't even been saying in the recap, it's also Riku standing up against the fucking Demon Tide. I mean, really, all this Place to Belong, and it's good. It's very good. It's a good scene, but I think, are we maybe overselling Always Be There to Bring You Back? Like, it's great. Icky Jobs is good, but I feel like it's got a little bit too much juice. Yeah, the easily manipulated Days fans are again coming out in droves. Yeah, personally, I don't think either of these belong in the Elite 8, but that's the bracket, you know? Light Expires is losing to Place to Belong. We're overselling Light Expires. Do you remember Zeta Flare, though? It's really good. I love that shit. The lead cast, yeah. The lead cast does just kind of get plubbed out. Well... Alright, that'll be Place to Belong, 61 to 39. I don't agree with that one, but what can you do? We have The Last Light versus Kairi Awakens. Return of Roxas versus Sora's Sacrifice. It's still going to be Sora's Sacrifice for me. Again, there's so much, like, fluff leading up to the Roxas return. Like, you have, you know, Xemnas and... Which is good, I think it kind of takes away from the real meat of the scene, which is the Roxas return. So... Yeah, Roxas' birth and his rebirth, it's true. Alright, that'll be pretty handily for Kairi Awakens. 76 to 24. Okay. Now we're in the final four. Wow. Really getting down to it. My Friends Are My Power versus Summer Vacation Is Over. Oh. I think I gotta go My Friends Are My Power. I mean, really... Like, this one's way more emotional. It hits harder. And this one is, you know, it's nothing crazy, right? But it's just, like, so fundamental. And this is, it's so short. Look how short this is. It's a minute. And most of it is the logo. That's all logo right there. It's really this. And it's not even this part. It's this one line. I like it a lot. It's in my top 10. But, like, this is the series right here. This is what it all comes down to. You know? I don't know. I might even have them in a different order in my top 10 scenes. I don't remember what the order was, but if I were to redo it, I think I'd have My Friends in My Power higher. But everyone voted for My Summer Vacation, so we'll advance it. That's 57 to 43. What scene beat Zeta Flare? I'll kill it. I don't know which scene it was. It was Place to Belong, I think? Yeah, the Always Be There to Bring You Back. Which is going up against Kairi Awakens. And it's easily Kairi Awakens for me. Like, I'm sorry. This scene is good. But this scene is fucking great. Like, it's just outside my top 10. Which is crazy that, I guess only one of these scenes in the... Oh, yeah, okay, so My Friends and My Power is in my top 10. This is not, and this is just outside of it, so 2 and 2. Okay, I'm glad that people have woken up just like Kairi and know that they need to advance this. So Kairi Awakens. So we're in the final 2 now. Here we are. Grand Finals. It is My Summer Vacation Is Over versus... You know what? Don't run the poll yet. Don't run it yet. Let's watch them. Let's watch them again. They're both short. We're gonna watch them at their real length. Let me stop the KH3 OST. Once we stop watching the second scene, we will run the poll.
I hate you so much.
You should share some of that hatred with Sora. He's far too nice for
And I'm not going to even put my thumb on the scale.
No! My heart belongs to me! Sora.
Well, it's true, Vodka, but I just said if I were to remake the video, I might switch things around.
Looks like my summer vacation.
I'm still not even sure yet. I want to watch them both for myself again at regular speed. All right. That is the 1 seed versus the 2 seed, Kairi Awakens. And forgive that it's a little bit longer. But I think the finalists, we deserve to see them again in their desired or intended length.
It won't work. The keyhole's not finished yet.
What can we do?
Maybe we gotta go wake Kairi up.
I think you're right. If we can free her heart. But how? A keyblade that unlocks people's hearts. I wonder.
Sora?
Sora? I'm trying to like put myself back in my child shoes and think about how I felt when I saw both these, you know? Not that that is like the defining factor of if a scene is good, obviously, but suicide is badass. Yeah, it is. The smile is rough. Kind of weird. Like, I know why Belle got special focus because it's like Beast is here to save her, but I wish they didn't linger on her as long. I wish you would have seen like all of them equally. He's Fireflies now. Probably could cry right now.
What's happening?
Gotta fade in the darkness and do the
Falling.
like, I will say the first half is definitely stronger. Not that the second half isn't strong. We have some Ansem stuff here.
Sora? Are you really?
Carly is officially crying.
No, he can't be. I won't let him go!
So, you have awakened at last, Princess. The keyhole is now complete. You have served your purpose.
She hates it.
But now it's over.
Yeah, Ansem's true form in this.
Do you think we can stop him all by ourselves?
I don't know.
Impossible. No. You won't use me for this.
Riku!
You've got to run. The Heartless are coming.
But they're just shadows. Yeah, the Riku Rebellion is here. You could shred cheese on those abs.
What about the keyhole?
Let's just get out of here.
And it all tops off with a sick jump. Alright, run the poll. Again, I don't think I want to be too opinionated about it until the votes are in. I don't want to sway people unfairly. That's going to be Summer Vacation versus Kairi Awakens. Choose the winner. Fuck the keyhole! Yeah, you can go to sleep, Vodka. Let's see. We have Okay, Kyrie Awakens is off to an early lead here. 61% to 39. I guess I'll play the music for this last bit here. I guess we're gonna let it run. It's a little close. It's like a four vote gap. It could close up. 3 vote gap. 2, 3, 1 vote gap. Let's see what happens. Currently, Kyrie Awakens in the lead by 1. Summer Vacation 48. Kyrie Awakens 52. Carly is beside herself. Now, I will say, in my video, I did have Summer Vacation on the list, and I did not have Kyrie Awakens on the list. But, I don't know. After watching them, I do think that Kyrie Awakens... Oh, it's tied. We're tied. It's a dead tie. I said I didn't want to influence. Oh, and now Summer Vacation pulls ahead by 2. Uh-oh. Everyone's so mad. Oh, okay, the lead is only 1 for Summer Vacation now. There's maybe 10 seconds left to vote. The winner is about to be crowned. Now it's tied. Dead tie. Dead tie with maybe 5 seconds left. Can we get another vote in? Is it going to be another Georgia runoff? Is it? Oh, at the very last second. Kyrie Awakens pulls through as the best scene in the Kingdom Hearts series as voted on by the chat. Everyone's so mad. Either really happy or really mad. God, see, election season. You thought it ended yesterday. It's only just begun. 51% to 49. Look at that. It was very close. I'm glad. I would rather it be a close vote than a blowout. Yeah, so I did end up voting for Kyrie Awakens. I do think that, like, going from my from my perspective of writing that video, like, I think a part of it was, yes, that scene, Kyrie Awakens, I think is better and like slightly more memorable and definitely more important to the core of the series. I also just, like, I didn't have a ton to say about it. Like, I had more to say about Roxas as a character and his story, but the actual scene itself, like, I think this one hits harder for sure. So while I would have had that as, like, my number 11 overall, I think it's just because I had more to say for an interesting video script to talk about the Roxas scene. Oh, look at that. Summer Vacation won the quote bracket. Kyrie Awakens won the scene bracket. There you go. Rom has spoken, and everyone say thank you to Rom-Sam for making this for us. Rom-Sam took time out of their day to put this all together, so I really appreciate that, and it saved me from Dream Drop. And it gave you a longer stream too for the makeup stream on a weird Wednesday. So I had a lot of fun. Like somebody said earlier, it's like a big Cage movie night. It was fun to just like sit around and shoot the shit and talk about these scenes with you guys. So thank you so much, Rom. And yeah, I guess we'll start closing things down here. As I have said numerous times, no stream tomorrow or Saturday, so it's going to be a minute till I'm back here. It'll be Tuesday the 15th will be our next stream, and that'll be Tuesday at 6. We have some Kingdom Hearts Easter eggs trivia by Dendorado, who made our Kahoot for today, the Square Enix one. So looking forward to that. Vanitas trivia by Captain Blitz next Thursday, and Oathkeeper and Oblivion trivia by James next Saturday. And we will definitely pick up Dream Drop again on Tuesday when we get back, okay? Looking forward to it, and I had a great time again tonight. And here's all my stuff. Twitter, Discord, Patreon, if you want to check me out on any of those, or regularpat.com if you're new. All my links are on there. Both my YouTube channels, all of that. So I had a blast, and I hope you all have a great night and a good weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday. So be safe, be kind, be courteous, and until then, take it easy.